on. Go. Oh, hi. How's it going? Okay, great. Let's get the rest of the gang here. Hold on a second here. We'll just go over to me. Hi. Okie dokie. Okay, dokay. Typing is good. There we go. Facebook. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. No, should be this one. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Da-do do 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 do. Da-do do do do. Do 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 do. Die 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 do die die do die die do die 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 Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Insanity.
From the we have Santa's Hair Salon.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I was joking.
We are live.
I already
Awesome.
posted on the internet about us being live.
Teh Interwebz, my CPU fan is going into overdrive already. Excellent. We'll be running good and hot all night long, baby.
Yeah, I should take the side of the fan and throw the computer, put the fan next to it.
Put the fan oh, like blowing into it.
Yeah.
What's this about a fan?
It's too hot. That's how you fix it.
Well, I have a case fan that helps to vent air out, but I don't know, whatever.
I've got 4 case fans and it's still over.
That's all we heard in the
Really?
last 5 minutes. Folks.
Still gotta pull the side off it. Fan in it. How it goes.
Yes, I'm too poor to buy more cans of compressed air, so I basically went. Yeah, a lot. Until the clouds of dust were minimized. Actually, surprisingly effective. Even though I do have, technically smoker's lungs, I've always had pretty good lung capacity, so there you go. It would be amazing.
Immense, if you will.
Epoch making. It would make so many epochs.
Just got retweeted.
Whatever that
by
is.
4 people.
Yay! So this week's poster picture for the chat is the TARDIS liquor cabinet. Seemed appropriate somehow. There we go. Okay, pause that. Greetings AC, greetings Brandon, and greetings AC. Looks like Sean has caught a case of the Durr. Brandon says, "What up, bitches? My ass itches." So this is going to be a great show. Awesome.
Oh,
AC says,
you, Brandon, you fucker.
I had a awesome nap. Awesome. Was it in ambience? On the couch today. So I'm ready for the show. No 40+ hours awake from me. Awesome. That's right. Last week you were on a lot of...
Oh, it's that, Jamie.
Oh, it's that, Jamie.
Yes. Thank you for that.
That's right. Oh, it's that, Jamie.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Excellent solution to the weekly confusion by everyone else, not me.
Which goddamn Jamie it is. Well, I know what it is, and I recognize the little icon. But the one time there was a confusion, I was like, oh yeah,
Hold on.
okay. There's the
I
difference.
will turn my camera off in here. And already I hear the CPU fan calming down. Oh, thank God, I'm not having to run 2 cameras. By the way, for anyone who was following my playthrough of Jak and Daxter, the first Jak and Daxter over on Twitch, of course the HD upgraded version, we finished it last night, and this morning, well I guess this afternoon, I did a little bit of you know, searching around for some of the stuff I missed, and got the extended part of the ending. So the additional part of the ending is available on Twitch in a little like 10-minute video, guest starring Rosie, because I did that well, she was about to play her game, but then just wanted to watch me play. Hold on, I'll check the audio. Okay, it would help if guys in the Google chat would talk, so I can...
La 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 la.
He is a robot. He is a cop.
Okay, I think we're
He is
good.
a robot.
Thank you, Stuart Ashens, for apparently ruining the theme of RoboCop forever.
Fucking Ashens. Oh my fucking God, if I meet Ashens, I'm gonna shake his hand and then step on his foot.
Okay,
That's for ruining RoboCop for me.
How dare you?
He'll be like, why? And I'll just start singing, he is a robot. You're like, oh, I'm sorry about
I'm
that.
terribly sorry.
I'm terribly sorry about
in
that, chap.
Lovely British accent of his.
Zach says...
Hey, Skinslip.
Zach says...
Did you
Yeah.
check my links for you? Did you get my links for you? Check on your Facebook wall for my links for you that I sent for you. The links for you.
I saw them
Skinslip
posted, yes.
for you. That's exactly what he typed. It sounded exactly that ridiculous. Not really.
Because he is a robot, he is a cop.
So last night we did another movie, Gang Bang. You guys should totally check it out. It's one for Street Team Massacre, released by Troma, produced by the fine folks who brought us Yeti, a gay love story. So we had a pretty good time with that one last night.
Mango.
And best of all, you can see it.
Oh, best intro to a movie ever.
And the best part is you can once again download it and watch it for free on Troma's YouTube channel, this time in full-blown 1080p. So check out the high-def Troma goodness. High-def, low-budget Mango.
But good. It's
Yes.
actually pretty good. We were all very shocked, mind you.
Yeah, it was definitely an improvement. There was some actually, you know, genuinely funny dialogue and some really good gore effects and stuff, and some of the
You
shots.
can hear the shock
were
too,
better.
because it's like there's moments where nobody's saying anything. It's like literally you can tell it's because they're shocked. They're like, "This is actually good.
Yeah.
This is
We
good."
were shocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we look anxiously forward to Yeti 2.
Yes. Zach Torbeck says, "How well did I predict trolling on the Transformers review?" Oh yeah, I think we pretty much all knew that was going to happen. Like, so I finally get around to doing the Transformers review, and like one of the first comments is, "So when's more Doctor Who coming?" It's coming. I said in the fucking videos that they would not all be back to back, that I would be doing other things in between them. God's sake,
Now that you've done
people.
this, you're gonna do G.I. Joe. When are you doing G.I. Joe?
How about
Yeah.
G.I. Joe?
It's not like I
You know
swear
what,
it's
Planet?
it's never about what I've done. It's never thank you for finally doing this video we've waited 4 years for. No, it's when are you going to do this other thing that you haven't done? It's like fucking never. You know what? I'm just that's it. You're getting the Transformers video and then I'm retiring. How's that?
The rest of the videos on this channel will just be balls. Just photos of balls.
Just balls. It'll just be me sitting there. Like I'll just hold up the G.I. Joe set and go, Hodor.
Just go.
Hodor? Hodor. Hodor! Dun!
I want to see a review of fucking Game of Thrones like that. It's like Hodor, 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 Hodor.
Ah, no hooker money this week. Okay.
AC says, "Why are you getting mad, Sean? It's a troll, damn it! Don't these haters, man." Well, it's not all trolls though. That's the thing. Like, I can usually spot a troll. If somebody's trolling, like, because if somebody was saying that to troll me, they would say it in a silly way or somewhat silly way. It's not even so much haters. It's just stupid people. Honestly, people who are just so impatient for me to do videos on everything ever. They can't just sort of enjoy the ride. You know, that's all I want. I just want people to enjoy the ride. You know, if you want to come along with me on this journey, then please do. But don't be all impatient about it. Just enjoy the fucking ride.
I always enjoy your rides.
I know you do. I know you guys do, because you guys get it.
Brandon, I see what you did there.
I'm most of the time, when I'm not making videos, I'm hanging out with you guys anyway. So there you go. And thank you, Zach. Zach says, I will say it was worth the wait. Thank you very much. There's still a couple more parts to go, and then some sort of addendum videos about other Transformers stuff, but, you know. I've actually been wearing my Decepticon shirt for like 3 days now, meaning to do the part 4, covering the problems. See what I'm doing there? Covering the problems. I wear the Decepticon shirt. Yeah, you get that? Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe later tonight I'll just quickly bang that off. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thanks, Javier. Javier says, I enjoy every video no matter what. Even Tex.
Brennan said Sean gives us a hard ride 60% of the time, every time.
Oh, Zach says, my favorite is still, you are a fucking loser. Have you lost your virginity yet?
You are? Yeah.
Yeah, that was an actual comment on Ninja Turtles Disambiguation Part 2B. It may still be there, actually. I don't know.
That's what I do. By the way, if you ask stupid questions or a troll on Sean's videos, I will swoop in and wish cancer upon your soul.
That's right. He is the cancer
and you
fairy.
think reporting is going to matter. Reporting won't do shit. I've been reported before, and guess what happens? There's nothing wrong with it, because I'm not actually wishing death upon you. Just because you have cancer doesn't mean you have to die.
It's not a death threat, yeah. So
I'm just picturing Brandon just like cancer.
And then flies away.
Yep. Pretty much explains it.
Just swoops in and gives people cancer. That's good.
He's just like, he's like a little fly circling around the video like
Just waiting. Oh, we were just talking about that. I'm not as well qualified to talk about it.
We're not going to discuss it.
Today's
it's not
the
point of this show.
first thing I heard about the yeah.
Well, I kind of did give my opinion. I said I'm ashamed of my country, but that's not new.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
9999.
99 Luftballon.
And Alex is here and he's playing
Nifty Nuft.
Fez.
Yeah, when he thought it was French, not German.
Nifty Nuff. Rouge Ballon.
Allons par.
Yeah, I'm not good enough in French to know to put in the
Your
alone
French
part.
buzz. Hey Sean, what's French for lemon? Limon?
Limon. No, the best. That was what I thought lemon was. Because, see, I skipped grade 3, and I guess at the time they were just introducing French as part of the regular curriculum for elementary school. So, my grade hadn't done any French. So I skipped grade 3, which is where French would have been introduced, and went straight into grade 4, where all the kids have been doing French for a year. So I come in, and I get this vocabulary sheet. I'm like, what's this? And, you know, the kid sitting next to me is like, it's French. I'm like, I don't know French. It's like, oh, I'll just do your best. Okay. So one of them was, you know, they would get a list of English words, and they asked what are the words in French. So I just guessed. So it was like lemon, limon. No, because I was sure that was right, because my mom had been using this thing called limen for her cooking all this time, which is a combination of lime and lemon. So I just naturally thought that was the French for lemon. But the best was cow. I just took a wild stab at it and put les cow. It's actually vache, but I had no clue.
As a correction, lemon.
See, I always know
Spanish
that
for
one.
lemon.
That one I always know from Laughing Cow cheese.
Yeah.
It's known as la vache qui rit, the cow who laughs.
The cow who laughs.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And limon is Spanish for lemon. It's not actually lime and lemon juice.
So it's not.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
it's
this particular thing was. It was like a special cooking
It was a
thing.
brand name, wasn't it?
I think so. No, that was real.
Was
You
it?
might be thinking of Real Lemon. Real Lemon was the brand name, and then Limon
See, it's funny-
was there.
it's funny, too, because, of
Limon
course,
was, or Lyman, I guess is what it was. Was
See, of
one
course,
their
because I've
products.
grown up with all products, you know. Actually, I've got an example right here for folks in the stream, obviously, who aren't used to this sort of thing. You have a look at these potato chips, and you'll see obviously it's got French on the bottom as
You
well.
got the French, yeah.
And you have
Man,
that
French
on
words.
literally everything, like even...
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my allergy
Books,
stuff
movies.
here. English on this side, and yeah, French on that side. It's just, honestly, it's so second nature to anyone in Canada. We're so
Oh,
used
here
to
we
it.
are. Yeah, Iron Man has the French name underneath. Iron Man. Iron Man. Okay, Ultimate 2-disc edition translates to Edition par excellence de 2-disc.
Par excellence.
Par excellence, yes.
But I
And-
remember the one...
but apparently
I always
Iron Man
remember
is just Iron Man in French. Go figure. Yeah, go ahead.
Le Man de Iron.
Le Man d'Iron. Yeah.
The Man of Iron. Yeah.
Well, what I don't
Yes,
understand is when
thank
they'll have a video label like this, and it'll be the same thing in English and French, yet they'll print it twice anyway.
Yeah.
Iron Man, Iron Man. Like, what the fuck? Was that really necessary?
The one I remember growing up with was just original flavored chips. In French is nature, like basically natural or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So or of course the other one they call them is just regular, like regular flavored chips or whatever.
Yeah.
So
or
when,
original.
when our mom would ask, be going to the store and say, what kind of chips do you want? I always, as a kid, I always say, I want those regular nature chips.
Oh yeah.
That's what
there
I
was.
always called them. I always called it regular nature.
There's
Oh,
one I haven't
yeah.
been able to convince Mom to stop saying, and that's they used to have the Ritz crackers. They got original, and they got cheese, but they used to have a second brand of cheese called Old Cheddar, and what it was is basically the same thing as regular cheese Ritz, but it was tangier because it was made with aged cheddar. But on the French, it said Fort. So old or fort. So she always called it Old Fort.
Old Fort cheese. Yeah.
And she still calls it Old Fort. And I'm like, you realize it's just called Old Cheddar, not Old Fort Cheddar.
Or cheddar.
Comes-
You
you
know?
got a
It's
few
like
like that.
Aged in a fort somewhere.
So I would say, if there was a cheese that said that was like from Old Fort, and that was its big selling point, I would fucking buy it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This makes me
But
think of like
cheese-
Oh,
old
yeah.
fart cheese.
Old Fart cheese.
Oh god.
That's what I just kept thinking of.
It's not to grab a big mouthful of Old Fort. What?
One of the things that I always thought was hilarious is a lot of people, it's been made fun of on the internet a lot,
Mm.
is the French for shower gel. It's gel douche.
Yeah. Douche.
Douche gel. pretty
Actually, you
much.
know one I found amusing, and this is a French name that seems to be universal. It's just become a product name, is L'eau de toilette.
Yeah.
The water of toilet. And people
It's
put
actually
this.
the French tra-
And
this is
people
the French
put this.
translation for perfume.
Yes, and people put this on their faces.
I'm going out. I smell like a toilet.
Yeah.
Yes, but French toilets are much nicer than ours, apparently.
Well, they have bidets there.
Oh my god. You asshole.
Use the bidet before going in to take a show at the ballot.
Use the badet after taking a big fat dump.
Zach says, Sean, I will assure you that I will never troll your videos unless I'm making fun of trolls, since you were basically the first YouTuber I avidly followed and actually had YouTube conversations something with. Le Chevalier Noir, yes. The Black Knight. Which is the Dark Knight.
Well then.
I had actual French-speaking viewers correct some of my translations on, whenever I do the French is funny thing. And I was like, okay, your language is still funny. What's this?
I am proud of myself.
What did you do? Oh.
What Cyber 6? I don't understand. We don't pronounce the SUV Sportage, we call it a SUV. We don't call it a Sportage because it's a fucking sports utility vehicle.
I love the SUV. SUVs are my favorite.
This picture here, folks, is the back of Skin Slip's head.
I am a wizard, Harry.
Apparently he's a wizard. He has the scar.
I've been touched by Voldemort. It's alright.
Yeah.
I chose him to be a Death Eater, though.
There it is. Behold the scar.
And in case you're curious, that's actually a scar from when I got hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat, and my head was bust open.
Holy fuck.
Crazy.
Voldemort's
Yeah.
a jackass.
And I had a very severe concussion from
No doubt. No dude, eh?
that. Okay, I got the guy back like 3 or 4 weeks later when it was better.
Le bat du baseball. Like, for example, a doghouse would be Maison de la Chienne. Like,
How did
translated
this
directly to House of the
into,
Dog.
But yes, Cyber 6, that's exactly how he said. That's exactly it. Instead of Sportage, yeah, we don't call it Sportage because that sounds stupid and non-masculine.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's non-masculine, so it's not going to be on a sports utility vehicle.
And Sportage sounds
very-
masculine somehow.
No, it's not. No, Sportage is not. It's a non-masculine one.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so Americans are very paranoid with this kind of thing. Most of them. I don't give a shit. I want to call it an SUV. I don't even like SUVs. Fucking stupid.
Zach says, I thought the French just went in a pod and threw out the window if they have one. They throw out the window? Throw out the window.
Yeah, if you're in like 1860 maybe, Jesus, people have running
threw
water.
it out the window,
What the
yes.
fuck?
That's where the phrase "look out below" comes from.
Look out below. Oh fuck! Maybe
Oh, you're
yell
supposed
that
to say
before
it
you
before.
throw it. Just kick their door and just hug them after that.
It's like scream.
Fuck you!
It's just like yelling "for" after the golf ball hits the person in the head. Timber after they get flattened by the tree.
Smack. Or.
Troll face.
So yeah, that's yeah, things happen.
Yep.
All I've been doing this week is playing video games on Steam because I had $9.75 which I could spend, so I bought Grid, Fuel, Fireburst, and Dead Pixels. And I've just been playing those things over and over and over again. Oh, I was given hard reset, and yeah, so I have games. And I have a lot of games I haven't even touched yet.
Yeah,
He
so
touches his
say thank you to
What are we gonna say,
the guy
Stab?
who gave us hard reset. The guy who's making a not only 1921 best milkshake.
Oh, best milkshake, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Best milkshake. I'm sorry, I got
Absolutely.
distracted by Sean going like,
Okay. Did I hypnotize you? All hail the Hypno Sean.
Wow. Geeky, I hate you. I hate you so much. Where's the report button?
Forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah. I forgot again.
Awesome.
Taking vitamin B complex is supposed to help the brain. It's not working.
Taking a vitamin B complex is supposed to help the
the smarterness.
hold on a second here. Okay.
brain.
The smarting.
ICANN has the brain.
You can tell us smart.
Yeah, so I finished
Telesmart.
Jack and Daxter last night. I did the addendum today. But last night we also started on Jack 2. So we played a couple hours of Jack 2. Sort of got things rolling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like 30 parts to fucking Jack 2.
Jack 2 is going to go on for a very long time. I expect it to take at least a month.
Alvier said that upgrade and save at Best Buy starts tomorrow. Well, good for you.
Awesome.
Some of us spent all our money in the Steam sale.
Some of us spent all our money on bills.
Well, there's that too. Steam sale came after that with leftovers.
And still have bills to pay, because the bills never
Stop
stop.
my internet. Yay!
Oh, Sean, I didn't tell you about my epic thing that happened yesterday. I told
no.
Scout.
Uh-oh.
I met a Chinese guy named Cyrus.
A Chinese guy named Cyrus?
Yes. And
What?
Andy had work to do at the time.
Excellent. Did he
Oh
tell you to fuck off?
God.
Fuck off!
I kinda-
I got work to do!
Oh, wow. I have been absolved of all my racism. This is great.
And
Live
one
on
fell
live
swoop.
stream.
You just go fuck off! I got work to do!
And then instead of fucking, they play some freaking.
You're like, like little
Variations.
sitar music. I got work to do.
I have no idea who these people are. Oh my God! I just showed up, guys. I
No.
don't know
Oh no.
Hang on.
He's got something.
Oh.
Cyber6 says, a Chinese guy, I got walk to do. Cyber6 says, a Chinese guy named Cyrus. Sounds like a great film.
I'd watch it.
I would totally see it, just based on that
Oh
title.
snap! He went there. Thank you, AC. Thank you.
Don't you mean oh snap P? He went there.
Oh. Wow.
No.
We've already accepted that we're all going straight to hell, so we might as well enjoy the ride.
Hey, George Carlin's there. So clearly, it's good. It's good.
That's
company.
true. We'll be in good company.
I'll go anywhere George Carlin's going. You know?
And we can just spend the day beating up Hitler. It'll be awesome.
And shoving pineapples up his ass.
It's like, yeah, take a number.
George Carlin was like, I've been waiting since 05, you know?
Yeah.
Or no, when the hell was it when he... No,
Because
sorry.
before he was dead? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I got a number early.
No, Richard Pryor was 05. I got them mixed up, sorry.
Yeah,
Well, they're
Richard Pryor's
practically
ahead
the
of
same.
Yeah, just, one's white and one's not so white.
Not so white. Yeah.
We're going to hell. It's okay.
It's all good.
AC's like, thanks for killing me.
Anyways, how about them curds, Mel?
Oh, and wait.
Then came a spider and sat down beside Cass.
Why Wow, he looks like a giant baby. He actually looked like a giant infant. It was creepy.
Giant infant.
I'm gonna get you covered up so you can look around your room. I knew it.
All clear.
God.
And for those of you in the stream who don't know, I have a desperate fear of spiders.
Desperate.
Yes.
Just think of
It's
the
all-
show Desperate Housewives and replace Housewives with Cass's fear of spiders, and there you go.
Desperate spiders.
That
Desperate
doesn't
Cass's
make
fear of spiders. Yes,
any
makes
sense.
perfect sense.
No.
You just have to think
no,
of it. Think
really
about it
doesn't.
sideways. Come on.
No.
So yeah,
No.
I'm starting to get the impression with my mystery shops that I'm a bit of a celebrity at most of the places I go.
I totally thought you were about to say that I'm a bit of a slut.
What the fuck?
And Sean does it again. That's better than anything I was going to say. Good night, everybody.
Wow, that was like 10 seconds. I think that's a new record.
What's that shining green thing over there?
I'm too fucking tired for this shit.
Oh,
I'm about ready to be like Sheldon with this stack of paper, just throw them all in the air and just fuck this.
fuck it.
Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck that.
Fuck you, fuck this, fuck this, fuck you, not you, fuck you, I'm out.
But yeah, so one of the shops I had to do was a gas station. It's a full serve, so of course they come up to you. What?
Nothing. Carry on.
29 years I've been putting up with this, folks. Anyways.
I'm his big bother. But he tormented me until he was 8, so I'm entitled.
I was just thinking the stream just so you start giggling and just be like, nothing. Anyways, the guy comes up, just starts the usual, sort of greets me and everything like that. But I think it was like he saw it was me and just had this verbal diarrhea of all the things he's supposed to say.
What? You had to use the word diarrhea. Seriously.
Hey Lois, diarrhea. Peter.
I'm holding iced tea.
Like the whole thing is, they're supposed to ask if you have either the Husky, their loyalty card, or CAA card. And even if you have it, you're supposed to say no, because then they're supposed to offer to sign you up for one. And they're also supposed to do the usual offer to check your oil and clean your windows and that, the usual full service.
Oh,
He
yeah.
literally went, my Husky BCA? I was like, no. He's like, check oil, wash windows, washer fluid, just sign up. And he's holding a card up. And I'm like,
I think you need to work on your sales pitch.
yeah. Because he blew through everything in like 2 seconds. I was like, I'm like,
You gotta sign up. Ah!
technically I have to give him the point for it. He did say the thing.
He
so-
said everything.
He said it very, very fast.
Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest here. The guy's name was Yangy.
Yangy.
Like tangy with a Y.
Wow.
Yeah, because I know I've shopped before, so I remember the name. And yeah, I think he missed a bunch of things when I did it last time, but it was several months ago that I did this location.
Are you
back
thinking
in
he
February.
recognized you? Did you recognize him?
Well, I recognize the name.
Huh.
I know
Well,
it's
kind of
not that
hard.
name.
How many Yangies can there be
Well, yeah.
Yangy!
in that location
So, like,
at that
Yangy,
store?
that guy
Well-
sitting on top of it.
Actually, no. I already typed the name in, so I couldn't see if it was pre-stored in Chrome or not.
Hmm.
But, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. No, I was getting that impression with a few places, actually. Like, I was on my way to shop another thing at one of the malls, and I was cutting through the bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bay location I've done a couple times. And I got the impression that a couple of the associates, they were, like, talking amongst themselves. When they saw me walk by, they kind of stopped and looked over at me and kind of watched me walk by.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of like, this is kind of cool. So I would seriously, when I have more time, I really want to go back to some of these stores, even if I'm not booked, and just troll the fuck out of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like walk up
Yes.
and just slowly start browsing the ties or something like that. How can I help you? And then they get no report. They'll be like, the fuck?
I gave that guy incredible service for like an hour and a half in the tie section.
not
so
sure.
long, and now it looks like he's got a freaking target on his back. Looks
Yeah.
like he's got a freaking "I'm a mystery shopper" T-shirt on or something. Fucking
Well, I mean, I really, I mean, if they're not going to make a big deal out of it, honestly, I really don't care. I'm happy to give out the points.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the smart way to do it. If you get to know who your shopper is, there's actually one lady who works
Bribery helps. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's one lady who works at the footwear department at the Bay at Lougheed Town Center in Burnaby.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear I've gotten her, I think, every time I've shopped the footwear. I've always managed that footwear was one of the departments I had to shop.
Yeah.
And she's always been on. I've tried to go different times. Like, I went in the morning once instead of the evening. She was still there.
She's the only person who works in that entire department.
So Alex,
16 hours of selling shoes every day. That is her
Must
life.
get the mystery shop points.
Alex, is this your
Yeah.
video or is this you?
No, this is my video.
Okay.
This is a real life facsimile of me.
All right. Cool.
But yeah,
What?
we'll sort of do this.
But it's just a video of you like,
Yeah, because he doesn't have a camera on his main computer, so he recorded it off his laptop.
but why are your
Main
lips
computer.
pursed?
I don't know. I was
26,
looking at my
bro.
laptop for something. And my
Oh.
mouth breather too. So
Oh, I see. I thought that was the whole video. I thought the whole video was just you sitting there staring with your mouth half
no,
agape.
there's movement.
Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
see?
Oh,
he's
so
doing
this
things.
is... See, I was wondering why, when we were chatting last night, your
I wanted
mouth
to be
was
like a
never
jo-
matching what you were saying. And I was like, wow, there's like crazy lag on his camera.
His main computer doesn't have it doesn't have a webcam, so he
I don't
recorded
have a
videos with his
webcam.
laptop. So
Oh.
he's just using a minicam to put the image in there.
So this is just some old random, like, 30-second
No, I
video
mean-
of you.
No, it's like 10 minutes maybe or
Is
more.
it? But I swear
Yeah.
you just did the same thing.
Oh, I'm sitting. I'm like, I was talking with like Brandon and Eric. So
Yeah.
literally, it's let's say like, it's yeah, to me like looking and surfing the web and stuff
Yeah.
and talking.
Awesome. So we have the virtual Alex
Yeah.
Now,
standing
see what I
in.
wanted to do? What I wanted to do was get like 4 or 5 different little snippets with me with different shirts every time, and have it on a loop.
Just suddenly,
and see
wait a
who the
minute.
fuck would who the
Did he
first
change
person
his
would be
shirt?
It's like and no, the thing is, it's like it doesn't mean it's not like me going off camera every time. It's just like my shirt will suddenly be like blue, and then like after my shirt will suddenly be green.
Nothing else changes.
That-
Just suddenly your
that
shirt
would be
spontaneously
funny.
changes.
And just like I was like, if Brandon didn't bring up this whole point right now, I would have like eventually got those images and then put those on a loop.
I was just confused.
You should still do
That's
that
all.
because there's always new people in here.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
then sweet.
I've gotten a few extra people in here today that aren't normally here.
Yeah.
First timers are here. I'm looking at you.
First timers.
But now, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Is this is just a facsimile of me to make it look I'm not just a face.
But you are now just a face, of course.
Yeah, but it's a
Anyway.
big facsimile. Everyone's just a face.
But it's a big face.
and it's moving. It looks like it's doing stuff.
It just looks like, yeah, I mean, it completely fooled me all day yesterday. I just thought you had really bad lag. I was like, damn. I thought
That's awesome.
I was like, I thought Alex had better internet than that. Why is it so laggy? Must just be a bad day for his upstream provider or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Still looking at you. I am. Okay.
Mind you, I was playing my video game like the whole time, but that's okay.
The whole time.
The whole time, except when I wasn't.
Except when you were sleeping, of course.
Well, yes. Yes, indeed.
He is a robot.
Oh, God.
He is a cop. He is a robot cop.
I haven't even seen the video. They've just been singing it so much the past 2 days that it's effectively ruined for me. The song, that is.
The song. The video's
It's
fine.
like ruined for me by osmosis.
So every time
Now-
he watches the movie, he's not going to be able to stop himself.
No, as funny as I was listening to
Oh, I'll
music
watch
today,
it eventually.
and I was almost asleep, right? And just as I was about to fall asleep, RoboCop comes on, and of course I have to fucking sing the song,
Oh, God.
and I'm like, ah. You know,
The thing
we
is, it
can't-
doesn't start with that. That's like later. It's
Yeah.
one of the themes
I know.
during the score, but everybody remembers it.
Bam.
Yeah.
I am a robot. I'm like, oh, god damn it. Ruined.
Takes a talented man to ruin a Basil Polidorus classic for you.
Abused.
Shays.
Cheers.
Oh my god. Cheers.
Oh,
Oh
a
my
comment
God.
from
Jeez.
Toon. Comment from Toonman 1984, that fucking troll, on my third part of my Matrix set review. Says, cool. So when are you doing other stuff again? See, now that's an obvious troll. Especially since it's him.
It's your own brother.
Hey, Buff Daddy Bill's in the house. How's it going, man?
My favorite, though, is still that time when I was trolling your 1080p comparison video, and then somebody actually replied to me and said you're full of horse shit.
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
they
this
got
stuff.
all indignant.
It's like, whoa, I'm just his brother.
It's like, oh, I'm his brother. I'm just
My answer
being
would
an
have been,
asshole.
ha ha ha. You dumb fool. That was my answer.
Yeah.
No, it's basically like, I was just being a shithead, but good on you for attacking the trolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What I did this week was I recorded an overview video of my entire collection behind me
Yeah.
and uploaded all of them in a 5-hour span.
How many parts? How many parts is it gonna be?
19 parts.
19.
Yep. 1,289 releases.
Oh, something I should mention. I can't remember if I'd done this by the time we did the chat last week or not, but I finally updated my Film AF page. It is 100% up to date. You can go and check it out. I wiped the whole damn thing clean and started fresh. That includes the wish list. The wish list is all up to date as well. So anybody looking to send packages, I know sometimes you like to. A lot of you have mentioned you wanted me to update it so you'd know what I had and stuff like that, because there have been a few duplicates over the years. But yeah, anyway, it's all up to date. You can access it through my website or just go to zarenizrak.filmaf.com. And
Mine is
you can
also up
check
to
that
date.
out.
You can
Yeah.
check it out. It's skinslip.dvd, filmaf.com. Fuck, I hate
There's actually Skinslip updating his that partially inspired me to finally get off my ass and update mine. And I thought, let's finally settle this and see who does have more. So,
And a note, I also love packages.
yes.
Yeah, just heads up.
Yes, he does. And he's also poor, so he really
You guys
appreciates
an idea
them.
About my,
like
about
I
my
do.
Collection is my collection's literally only 200 releases less than Sean.
Yeah,
Sean's
it's pretty
on 5
close.
bookshelves.
It's
Mine's
pretty
on
close.
2.
Yeah.
Mine just shoved onto 2.
The other big difference is I've got more in the way of like TV shows and cartoon sets and like you
Yeah.
know a lot of big multi-disc collections like that than Skinslip does.
Yeah.
Skinslip mostly has movies and like collector's
I have like
editions
20,
of movies.
20 TV shows. That's
So,
it.
Yeah.
20 seasons. That's it.
And I've got like, you know, a bookshelf and a half at least of just TV shows and stuff. So.
I'd love to get more. I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just never got around to it.
Well, they're expensive. You know, they're a big investment right off the bat, and they're also very time-consuming. It takes a long time to sit down and watch a show. It's a time commitment. And
It is.
Cass has apparently just gone bye-bye for no apparent reason.
I'm filing my report for Senseo,
Oh,
which
no.
is basically like Cinnabon.
Uh-huh.
And it's just funny hitting the down arrow and looking through the stored entries for each field,
Ah.
like for stuff I've filed in the past. And so this is the question: what was employee number 1 doing as you arrived? And the stored entries are at the till, food preparation, and eating behind the counter.
What?
I think I remember that one. Yeah, a lady, she was like eating her lunch or something behind the counter
Awesome.
when I arrived. But I'm just picturing like just arriving and the employee's just like, oh, eating all the cinnamon buns. The next question: were all the products available? No, they ate them all.
Yeah. First 5 minutes on the job. Finally got the job at Cinnabon. That's why you never let Cookie Monster work in a bakery.
Cinnamon monster.
I'm totally picturing that like a Jonan Vasquez cartoon or something. Just like, big googly eyes and crazed expression.
Well, I remember telling Stout actually how great I thought it was that Rosie in the stream, you probably picked up on this, but anyways, I do mystery shopping as a part-time gig, and that's what I was out doing this weekend. So I was telling Stout how great it was, this is a while back, that I literally got paid to just go into a store and eat a cinnamon bun.
Nice.
Like, I mean, you know, the cinnamon bun and the pop costs like $6 to buy or something, but I get paid $15 for doing it, so I'm ahead like $9.
Yeah.
So I said to Stout, I'm like, it's like my company was literally standing in the mall as I walked by and was like, psst, hey, give $15 to go in there and eat a cinnamon bun.
Yeah, I know.
Who would say no to that?
Okay. Buff Daddy Bill says, just watched Sharknado. So bad it's good. Been seeing a lot of people posting about Sharknado today. I'd never even heard of it until today. It's like, oh, a tornado of sharks. Okay.
Nothing more needs to be said.
Pretty much.
It's really that awesome.
But yeah, the only ones that I actually have from that sort of series of deliberately cheesy killer animal movies is Sharktopus and Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. So there you go.
What?
And I haven't actually watched either of them, but
Okay, this just looks really dumb. One of the questions it's asking, it says, were tables and chairs clean and free of debris? And the options are yes, no, and not applicable. This location does not have chairs. Just stand at the table and eat your cinnamon bun? Like, the fuck?
I don't know. It depends, like, if it's like one of those drive-through KFCs, maybe.
Yeah, where it's like not really...
They don't really have anywhere for you to sit down. I mean, they've got, like, I think there's a bench where you can sit and wait for your food, but that's it.
Or
There's
if it's
nowhere
like
to eat
literally... Well, because these are in malls, so if it's like literally like any other food court type thing.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's literally just the counter and you order. But the Senseo ones are kind of like some of like little coffee shops you used to see in the mall sometimes. And
Yeah.
they'll have like a few little tables you can sit at like in the store.
Yeah. But,
So-
yeah, in a mall, like, if it's just the food court or whatever, they wouldn't have anything. They just have the...
Yeah, it's just the way it was phrased sounded really funny. Like,
Yeah,
picturing everybody,
there's
like,
no
standing
tables and
there.
chairs. Just a big
It's
empty
like-
room.
Just like standing, hovering over the table, eating your cinnamon bun.
Everyone just standing around.
But yeah,
Trying
no,
not
I mean,
to make eye contact with each other. And of course there's that one creepy guy in the corner that's just staring right at you.
Justin. Did you watch Spring Breakers yet?
Yes.
Nope.
You should watch Spring Breakers, bro.
I know.
So he keeps saying, Stoud's like,
He's not watching it.
I don't
so-
like those 90s teen high school
I don't have
comedies.
I don't have enough time to watch it, honestly.
Bullshit! Watch it. What are you doing?
So I'll stop
That's
bothering
taking up
Sean.
so much time, Stout. You know, you can watch movies while eating. You don't need to put off everything else.
My eyeball. I need to pick up Spring Breakers.
I just realized why I'm so trolly. I haven't had a cigarette in like 6 hours. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I'll be back.
Yeah, go have a fucking cigarette. Fat fuck. Jesus. Stop torturing us.
Oh, and guess what? Next week I get to take care of
It's
more
literally
kids.
been like 6 hours. Fuck.
And
You should totally watch it with the kids.
look at all my shit. This
Look
is
at my
some good
shit.
right here.
Look at my
this
shit.
shit.
This is my American dream. Look at my shit. Look at this shit. I got more shit than you got shit. I got shit. Like, oh, thank you, Alien. You're fucking amazing. The whole scene, of course, being a commentary on how we think that having shit makes you important. And that
Oh,
having
that's
shit
the
is the
American
American dream.
Yeah.
Look at my shit. I got guns, I got money, I got designer jeans, I got drawers, shirts.
I got shit.
I got shit. I got shit. Meanwhile, on the bed are like 30 guns and like probably $5 million in cash. Just laying there in piles. Because he's got shit. And he can do that. Keep in mind, they just got back from picking the girls up from jail. So he left his house with money and guns just laying out on his bed. Windows wide open. Nobody home, just $5 million on the bed. Why not?
Oops, CDI. Oh. I was like, what? Yeah.
What do you fucking like about? The other guy with glasses?
Oh. That other guy with the glasses? Play on that guy
You.
with glasses?
Yeah. I know, you should do a YouTube series called That Other Guy's Glasses. Where you watch obviously good movies and make them sound like they're the worst things ever, exactly like he does. It's
But then
fucked
that
up.
would just be copying and plagiarism. Well, not plagiarism.
No, it isn't. It's fucking
It would
spoof.
be copying him.
No,
Doing
it's a
the exact
spoof.
same thing.
No, it's a spoof. I keep saying that because that's the whole point.
Spoof!
Oh, I see. Zach did
No.
not like Spring Breakers, apparently. Apparently, I'm gonna rip him a new a-hole. Well, maybe Zach, you just don't have the mental acuity to understand it fully. I went there.
Maybe he has the dumb.
I'll be right back.
I fucking went there.
Face has the dome.
Well, Eric's face really does have the dumb.
Hey,
That's why he's not on cam.
Robot.
He apparently acquired the dumb this morning. It only lasts a couple days.
Robot car.
Sean's
I
glad he
always
missed that.
has the dumb. Oh, this is glorious.
Fuck! 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 What'd you up to, Alex?
I'm eating
What you eating?
hamburger helper with snowman jizz on top.
Oh god, that snowman cheese is so good.
I know it
Best
is.
part of the hamburger helper.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to scoop scoop just the top into my plate, so that leaving my parents with none of the snowman jizz. My mom would yell at me, Brendan! I'm like, what? What? Bring back some of the topping. Like, no! Mine. You're the first person I've ever known to also call it snowman jizz.
I know. I'm talking about sour cream. What are you talking about?
Snowman jizz.
Yeah, but we coined that with the at Burgers Express. Remember the burrito snowman jizz?
No, I don't remember. But
You don't remember that? That's where my variation upon it originates.
no. My friends used to call it snowman jizz all the time. Maybe that's why I find it so funny when you said it. 'Cause it reminded me of all my old friends.
Mm.
I've never really used it until, we started popularizing it in our group. But my other friends used to say it all the time. Oh, God. My Twitter's blowing up.
Hey, how do I get the fancy little bar at the bottom of my picture anyway?
You can't have an image going like you have now. Well, actually, you can, right? Because you're pumping it through Manicam. What you do is you go to the Hangout toolbox. You open that up, and it's the very first tab on the toolbox. It says lower thirds.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Oh, AC says snowman jizz. Oh, yeah, snowman jizz is what we call sour cream. See, he coined the term when we were at this place called Burgers Express Mexican
and
Grill.
Mexican Grill.
And it was a giant burrito, and he cut into it, and like sour cream came out. He's like, snowman jizz to my burrito, and it's been snowman jizz ever since. And I really hope Cass accidentally wrote snowman jizz in his report.
No, I did not.
But you had to fight the urge, didn't you?
Hey, do
Well,
I want?
considering I was describing the frosting on the cinnamon bun, actually, yes, I did.
Damn it!
Nice.
Okay, wait. Delete,
That would be so funny if I just sent the report to my company saying the cinnamon bun was well shaped and frosted with snowman jizz.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Whoa.
Fuck Kool-Aid. Fuck it to hell.
The thing we've discovered for those of you in the stream is if you say something repetitively enough, I may accidentally type it in my report if it's similar enough to something I'm trying to say.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Fucking phone!
I know who that is. Why are you bothering him right now? Jesus. Fucking wench.
Hello? Good.
Not even good enough to scrub my decks, bitch.
Okay, I have to do this when I don't have pop-up blockers on because apparently Firefox and pop-up blockers and this just explode and don't want to work.
I just turn off the you turn off the ad blocker on the tab that for specifically Google, and you should be able to.
Oh yeah.
Should be in the operative word. It might be script blocker that's blocking it.
I don't run script. I'm ad blocking the flash block primarily.
Oh, script block does the same thing as slash block. It allows you to block more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine for
More.
me.
Look at my shit.
There's currently a Smurf on my couch.
Well, that's an awesome thing over here. There's a Smurf on my couch. There's a snake in my boots. No man jizz.
Yeah, shoot. Oh, so you just saw this body laying on my couch. Yeah. No. Well, obviously.
He is a robot.
Yeah.
He is
I
a
did
cop.
be on my off
He is a
days.
robot cop.
And I'm not dating Rosie Smurf. You can rest assured.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I have no fucking clue. Muting him here won't do anything either.
The what?
Stop. The entire stream knows about
yeah,
your
right.
robot Smurf cop dating porn ring. Well, I guess it's time for more Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid!
No.
But first, I got
Yes.
tea.
We met in the Enchanted Forest, and just 3 apples tall, and Rosie brings it up to live here sometimes. I don't know what she was doing. Like some little story.
Yay, I'm done yesterday's reports. God,
I love how in your mind you just like
8 more to file.
turned it into this woman. Teal teal top and white slacks. And like, wow.
I
I'd like
don't
to
want to know.
Sounds hot. Yeah, well, no. That's right. Yeah, I like short girls. Yeah. Yes. Alright. So what time do you want me to bring her back tomorrow? Okay. Okay. Ah. Yes. Cool. I'll bear that in mind. Alright. Cool. Yes, I'm not planning to date any cokeheads. Because, you know, I have no desire to date someone who's going to sell all my stuff when I'm asleep for more coke. I'll try. Alright. Okay, bye. Oh, the X. Oh. So yeah, apparently Annetta's boyfriend went by on the bus today, and I had my back window open, and Annetta was calling and said, "Now, answer very carefully before you answer, or choose your words very carefully before you answer. But who was the woman on your couch today?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, well, apparently there was a woman, wearing like a teal tank top and white shorts. And well, you want to see the woman that's on my couch? Where is it? There. Can you see?
No, not really.
Fucking hell.
You'll see it in a second.
Hold on. Hold on. No, well, wait a minute. No. Hold on. There we go. There. Can you see the woman on my couch there? It's Rosie's 4-foot-tall stuffed Smurf. So she's calling, like, accusing me of
seductive
dating some cokehead, and I'm like, it's Rosie Smurf. Yeah. So there you go. Uh-huh. Well, and that too, AC says, what the fuck is she concerned with if there's a woman in your house? Well, she's not, but for some reason she seems to think I'm gonna start dating some cokehead. I'm like, no. So I don't know if you heard, but I said, yeah, I'd rather not be dating someone who's gonna sell all my stuff for more coke while I'm asleep.
Well,
So
yeah.
not looking to date any cokeheads, crackheads, heroin addicts, anything like that. It's like, because if you ever do, you'll lose all access to Rosie. It's like, yeah, well, I'm not going to do that, so just stop right there.
But why even go there?
I don't know, because exes are fun that way. I don't recommend getting one. Don't ever get an ex. Just keep them as a current or single.
Yeah, I think mine's gonna stay current for, well, as long as I'm around anyways.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Apparently, Rosie was telling Nana how she really likes Charlotte.
Oh, good.
And they were talking on the phone the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that when she was here, or?
She apparently forgot who I was, but knew Charlotte.
You're just that really comfy cushion.
I remember that. That was such a great day in my book.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Well, she'd go and play for a bit and then just come back and just whomp.
Just snuggle. Yeah.
How old would she be been then?
Probably 2 or 3.
I'm trying to remember when that was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was Thanksgiving at the condo, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it
Charlotte
was.
there too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
She would have been a little more than 1.
so she was probably 1 or 2. Toddler. So she was toddling.
Oh, she was quite little, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's so funny, talking to her on the phone now. It's really like hearing a little you.
I know. It's
When she said, you went to the grocery store and got a pile of food. Just about died laughing.
Is that what she said?
That's exactly like you. It was so funny. Same
That's
cadence
hilarious.
and everything.
A pile of food. Yeah, she's such a daddy's girl. And I have no problem with that.
No, of course not.
Yeah. It's nice being someone's hero. I try to live up to it.
As I say, while I think of it, Mom's apparently planning dates for a trip, so I'm going to be talking to her about that.
Oh, good, yeah,
in a couple of
because
days.
I mentioned to Annetta that Mom would be coming out, so just need to coordinate.
Yeah, the only thing that'll be tricky is obviously I may not know my work schedule until she's basically here, but
Yeah.
we'll just figure it out as best we can.
I quit!
I'll be back in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I quit for a couple of days.
5 years later, you missed me yet?
And who are you?
But yeah, no, Mom was telling me when they were talking, because Rosie was remembering when she saw us at the Ocean Discovery Center back at Christmas time.
Hmm.
So she was telling her all about that, and she just thought and said, "I really like Charlotte."
Aww.
Yeah, which is lots of fans, that girl, that's for sure, including me.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep her there, that's for sure.
Yippers! I don't know how the hell I did that.
Neither do I.
Neither does she, I think, most importantly. She had a moment, I forget what it was, because when the first night that we really got to know each other was at the banquet at our model parliament.
Yeah.
So I was down there in a suit and tie, and we're at this banquet in this really posh hotel in Victoria.
Oh, so she thought you were that constantly well-dressed guy. Surprise, surprise.
And, I had the keys to a brand new Jetta sitting in the parkade downstairs, actually a rental.
Ah, so she thought you were rich. Surprise, surprise.
Well, no, not so much that, but it's just, so we went from that to, I remember, this moment, it was a little while ago, and I was sitting on the couch, unemployed at the time, in my t-shirt and gym shorts, complaining about how public transit was some conspiracy against poor people or something like that. And she just looks at me and just goes, "What happened to the man I fell in love with?" Just this breakdown moment.
Zach Torbeck says, to throw in a Buddies reference, and a huge penis.
There is no other kind in this room.
That's right.
Just saying.
Happy to see that.
Yes, we're all buddies.
We're all buddies. There's no tiny penises in this room.
That's right. Yeah, Zach is just...
I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I mean, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
Really? Okay, I've already seen Sean's. I don't need to see yours.
My life almost.
You saw
flashed
mine?
before my eyes.
Oh, right,
I told you.
accidentally.
Once on live stream, you walked up without pants on, only wearing a robe.
Oh,
Open.
I hope it wasn't cold that night. I hope I was thinking about something nice.
Dead kittens, really dead kittens. Old nuns, really old nuns. Renee Zellweger.
Where do I know that
Ah,
from?
there we go.
Where is that from?
This Quagmire trying to not get aroused.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they put a house fan like 3 inches away from his dick.
Oh, that's what they were trying to train him not to be a pervert.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and then
right.
Here's the
Right.
latest
Was there-
Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. He goes like, oh god. He goes, dead kittens, old nuns, really old nuns. He goes, Renee Zellweger. Oh, thank God.
Old nuns, really old nuns.
Of course, the Quagmire is by making it harder.
Yes.
That's like that was, I think it was an earlier episode where he's looking around. No, it was the same episode because he's looking around his yard, and everything is turning into a hot one, like a tree.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that. And then Meg's in the shot. He goes, Meg, get out of the way, and it's like a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
God.
remembering the scene at the beginning where when they're out on Peter's boat, and like Brian drunkenly goes up to Meg and says, we should screw around sometime. It's like when he's sitting there talking, and then in the middle of it, he's like, "Hey, Joe." It's just so like every drunk guy
Just completely random.
get like distracted. Like I
Hey!
remember
Hey!
I even
I heard that.
you get distracted by something over here and say hi to someone over there.
That's like the one where they're at they go to the gay bar, no, the lesbian bar.
Oh,
So he's standing there and
you
he's
chicks
like,
haven't penetrated.
yeah. So, any of you ever been penetrated?
And then just him just getting thrown like way the hell out of the bar. He's like, "Whoa!"
It's I love that realization moment too. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or the one when Quagmire reincarnates as a condom, he's like, "All right, no, not all right."
And it's like, yeah, it's like 2 guys.
Yeah.
Form of.
And now we play the waiting game.
See that's all I had to say is
Yeah.
form
Form
of.
of. I know. I knew it.
And he knew exactly what scene and what to say afterwards. Form of a tampon. And he pops into her purse and goes, and now we play the waiting game.
It's so creepy.
Yep.
What's amazing is I haven't actually watched a single episode of Family Guy in at least 2 months.
Well, I see that
Oh, I know. I'm just.
Volume 10's been out for a while. I've been meaning to get it, and I see they just announced Volume 11. Last
Because we're
time
on-
I picked
Because
up
we're on
volumes.
season 12.
Last time I picked up volumes 8 and 9 at the same time. So it's going to be another double bill, I think.
Oh, Zach mentioned the one in the chat. He likes the one where he slides the card and the stripper's ass crack. And he goes, "Don't it
Stamps, too."
stamps too.
Popcorn.
Oh yeah, Zach, that's an early episode. And it's the one where Quagmire's standing in his windowsill. He goes, "That's strangely arousing," and he drops the window on it.
Oh, I
To
know
complete-
that
I
joke.
love that.
Yeah, and he goes,
It's Quagmire. Yeah, it's in window this time.
On a completely related note, celebrity story time. Today's guest author, George R.R. Martin.
Uh-oh.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and shattered his legs, which made him easy prey for outlaws. His screams echoed through the war-ravaged valley. The wolves and ravens feasted on his body for days.
Oh, that escalated.
No kidding.
That's R.R. Martin for you.
There you go.
Well, Zach, you can officially join our ranks. He's seen at least 80% of the.
Quoting Family Guy incessantly.
I've only seen the first 4 seasons, and then random episodes afterwards, because I didn't have TV after.
I've seen pretty consistently the first 8 or so, I would say.
Of Family Guy?
Yeah.
I've seen up to whatever's on volume 9. Which I think is up to 8.
I've seen up to the middle of 10.
Okay.
I'm still catching up on the rest of 10, 11, and obviously they're doing 12. But, yeah, I've seen all up. For some reason, Family Guy is one of those shows where it's really easy, because the stuff is so shocking, it's really easy to remember the lines and remember, like, what happened.
It's funny that way, yeah, because I find, like, with The Simpsons, like, I'll have to, like, think about it a little harder, unless it's just, like, a random Homer line or something. Well, with Family Guy, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. Like, I don't feel like I've watched it in repeats any more than some other shows, but it sticks with me more.
Sorry, guys, I tried to change the subject, but they're still talking about Family Guy. I'm sure they'll be done soon.
Well, you could
we started on Sherlock this week, and some Doctor Who.
What?
I said we watched a lot of Sherlock this week, and some Doctor Who.
Yes, I actually finally saw Sherlock for the first time, and loved it so much that I insisted on sharing it with everybody. So we've all been watching it, and I've been enjoying seeing them discover it for the first time and love it.
And I love it so much, I constantly have Benedict Cumberbatch staring at me.
Well, so do I.
That's right.
But he's outside my window. So.
The ever-loving quote, "Why can't everyone just think?"
Yes.
And then we saw our very first adventure of the second Doctor.
The second Doctor. We saw most of it anyway, and then our streaming site crapped out. So we'll be
the dog whistle scene that destroyed the universe.
Yes, we'll be finishing that up somewhere tomorrow. Oh, that's right. It was the dog whistle. The dog whistle destroyed the universe.
Went on and then killed the streaming site.
Manic goes, "Are there plenty of no shit Sherlock references?"
No.
No.
Because there's nothing in that show that made you go, "Well, duh."
No.
It's so like, how the what?
How did he know
It's
that?
actually Sherlock going, "Well, duh."
Yeah, exactly. No shit, everybody who isn't me.
I
love that. It's like,
episode where
I
he
wish I
just
could know what it's like to not be me.
It must be so relaxing.
Where he like,
Yeah.
he goes, "My God, all the blank faces." He goes, "I wonder what it's like in your heads."
Yes, it must be so relaxing.
It must be so relaxing.
Eric, I'm not sure. Did you see my photo I posted up on Facebook this morning?
I saw a lot of photos today.
Okay, well, there's the link for it. I posted it specifically with you in mind.
Oh no.
Let's show the world, shall we? This content is currently unavailable. Okay then.
Norris and Jack. Shadbolt House?
Yeah, but look at my quote.
Why am I not able to see it? Oh, hold it a second.
Robot House?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was
liked
with
it,
me
so.
in mind.
What's funny is when I first looked at that, I thought it said Shazbot.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
I'm like,
Here it comes.
What Shazbot was.
Come on. There we go. Doris and Jack, Shadbolt House. And Cass's caption for that was, "Shadbolt House!" Which, if you watch Futurama, you'll get the reference.
Bolt House.
Which is funny because I've actually stayed there a couple of times. It didn't come in until now.
Zach Torbeck says, I want to watch Sherlock mainly for Snatch. Excuse me, Cumberbatch.
That's what I was laughing at.
Alex, your video right
I was
now.
like, I didn't think my pun was that funny.
Will
Yeah,
a
that's
doctor
pretty
a day keep the apple away?
The doctor of the day keeps the asshole away.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna go make some burgers.
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 I just freaking gorged
Burger.
myself on food.
Popcorn's so good.
Okay.
Had a baked
when
potato,
I'm
I had-
saying
Had a baked potato, 16 chicken nuggets, and then a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, CJ.
200
When
pieces
I
of
go-
chicken.
16 buckets of chicken. But yeah, when I say burgers, I don't think I'm referencing the same thing you guys are referencing.
Okay. I'm referencing a burger. What are you referencing when you reference a burger?
The show Time Squad, especially the way I'm saying it.
Okay. Never seen it.
It's
Hamburgers is how I say it.
it's the one
For relevant.
they have like
culture.
one of their partners is a robot, and they're
Uh-huh.
kind of like he used to be a butler robot.
Oh,
And
okay.
so what they do is he used to just bicker all the time, so the idiot like stupidly reprogrammed him to
Mhm.
only make cheeseburgers.
Oh god.
So like he's like trying to fight off aliens, and here comes a robot walking down going burger. Burger. Like offering everything burgers.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Burger.
Alright, oh, it's that, Jamie. Have a good night, man.
My women.
We're only going to be on for about another, 40 minutes or so anyway, so.
I'm gonna go make burgers. I'm gonna make burgers.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take
And I
your
took
order?
the order.
I love orange soda.
Bears, Polish sausage, Ditka. Okay.
Alright then.
Where'd Stout go? I just noticed he was gone.
Want to make food?
Oh. Well, he might be back by the time we're gone.
He might be.
Didn't he just have like an epic sandwich to end all sandwiches right before we went on?
Maybe he's shitting. I don't know. No, yeah, he did. Maybe he's taking a shit then.
Okay. He's shitting out that epic sandwich. That was fast.
Hey.
Mind you, he does put a lot of lettuce in his sandwiches. That could be why.
So, one of the things I had to do with the BC Lotto, the kiosk shops,
Mm-hmm.
is I was required to take a photo of the actual kiosk.
Gee, how do you do that inconspicuously?
All I have to
Metal
say is
Gear
I'm-
Solid 2 flashbacks.
That's pretty much what it was. I'm like, I don't know how I didn't get like reported to security in any of these malls or anything the whole weekend. Like,
Yeah.
really? I mean, the one nice thing with an iPhone, though,
Mm-hmm.
is the camera is literally just this little bit right up here.
Yeah,
So I can just be holding it like this, looking like I'm browsing on my phone and I'm actually taking a picture.
sneaky.
So at least I had that. It's not like I had to like hold up a camera or something.
Do you ever stop
Well, like-
and think, how many pictures of us are there out there that we don't know about?
Well, I got pictures of random people in the mall, yeah.
Mm.
I'm quite proud of one of them, actually.
Ah,
I got-
Manic says getting ready for Snack and Daxter. Yeah, we're gonna watch some movies. Although we could just watch one and then play a bit. Just saying, we could. 'Cause as of tomorrow, I'm wide open for the next few days. Like I can totally pull all-nighters and shit. So if we want to do
Yeah, I
that.
have to wait. I'm probably getting my work schedule for the week tomorrow, so
Okay.
I work 11 to 8 tomorrow, but other than that,
So. Okay, so what is that? Wait.
Okay, I'm working 11 a.m.
What are you
tomorrow,
saying, Cass?
But at this point, I'm not on the schedule for the rest of the week, but I get called in kind of as I'm needed, so...
And suddenly Cass gets a Ricky do.
Oh, I did, too. Really weird.
It's just like, you went like this, and it's just like...
Smokes, let's go.
God.
I don't know when we're watching fucking Shitlock, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Benedict Cumbersnatch, or whatever his name is.
He's got that assistant, Wilson, is always, like, fucking around, and...
I think Justin's back. Oh,
Whoa,
crash.
crash. Did it sound like his bed was full of bottles and cans?
Yep.
I hate to do it, but it does
And that's
remind me
why
that-
Stout is set. Oh, hey. How's it going?
I
Welcome
hate
back.
to do it, but it does remind me of that Family Guy when Brian gets busted for drunk driving. And then he's like, alright, well, so you fit the drive? And Peter's like, yeah, I can do it. You just hear cans as he slides over to the driver's seat.
Was that the sound effect? Cans!
Yes. Yes, I know us and our sound effects.
Yes. This is just speaking normally. But this is a sound effect. It took you that long to make a croissant?
No.
Really? Did you bake it from scratch?
Sean.
What's in it? Anything?
Okay.
Just a croissant? Is it a cheese croissant? Just a plain croissant? Is it a ham and cheese croissant with ham and cheese in the middle of the croissant? Just a plain Jane croissant with nothing on it. Wow.
A Chris Cron.
Buttery crust. Delicious.
Oh, this is true. This is true. But I usually at least put butter on it. Just a little bit. You know.
I like to
So-
drizzle them in fucking chocolate 'cause I'm fat.
Oh. Actually, my favorite kind is cheese. Or ham and cheese. Like a ham stuffed in the
With
middle.
chocolate.
Ham and cheese and chocolate. There you go. There's your fat man croissant right there.
Yep. And we'll just put some fucking cookie lard in there just for the hell of it. Oh, I forgot to mention that when I posted Movie Gangbang on Twitter, it got retweeted by Lloyd Kaufman and both directors.
Nice.
Yeah.
Both directors?
Yeah, there's two directors for Street Team Massacre.
Oh, really?
And for Yeti. And for
Awesome.
Psycho Campout and for Yeti 2.
So we know what they're all doing tonight.
Well, they retweeted this link here, so they could be here right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi! We enjoyed your movie.
Well, one of them.
What? One of them, yes. The other one made Skin Slip cry, and that's not hard. Well, that's actually difficult to do. But saying that's not hard to do. He cries at everything, big pussy.
I'm like, no, I don't. I had like the most stressful week last week, and I was like, meh.
Yeah.
Ishwis.
Nighthawk says Babylon 5 marathon sounds good. Babylon 5 marathon always sounds good. That show is made to be marathon.
Gotta watch that. I haven't seen that since it aired.
We will do that as a group at some point. Where do you like to start, Skin Slip? With The Gathering or in the beginning?
Chronologically. So,
So
In
in,
the
the
TV
beginning.
movie.
so in the beginning then?
yeah.
Yeah. That's where I like to start too. Because it gives you so much backstory. It really sets up the universe quite nicely.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that you don't get that information in the show, it's
Yeah.
slower trickling in.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's a nice condensed back history of the previous 10 years
All
or
this
so.
from memory, mind you. I don't remember a lot from it, but I remember
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah. There are, like, some people argue that, well, you don't want to start there because it kind of spoils some stuff from later in the first season. And I'm like, yeah, but it only spoils when the characters find out about it. Well, and a little bit of when we find out about it. But I mean, if we know this stuff going in, then the fun becomes how do the characters figure it out? It becomes like a Columbo mystery. What the hell?
Oops.
What? Michael O'Hare?
Cass.
Michael O'Hare died?
Well, might be a hoax.
Oh, okay. I know a couple of the other actors that Andreas Katsulas died. That really sucked because he was fucking awesome.
Oh, when did that happen?
Holy shit!
Like 15 years ago.
Michael O'Hare Michael O'Hare died.
Oh no, sorry,
year.
I think I'm thinking of something else.
No. Andreas
Michael O'Hare
Katsulas.
died last year.
Really? Oh, I didn't think he was that old.
He was 60. No, he's not that old.
No.
He had mental illness apparently.
Really?
During the filming of the first season of Babylon 5, O'Hare began exhibiting symptoms of schizophrenia. Halfway through filming, his hallucinations worsened, and the stress of playing a character who was suffering from a similar mental illness was becoming overwhelming.
Oh.
It became increasingly difficult for O'Hare to continue to work. His behavior was becoming increasingly erratic, and he was often at odds with his colleagues. O'Hare sought treatment for his mental illness, but feared that, as the main character of Babylon 5, taking an extended medical leave of absence would destroy the show, just as it was getting off the ground. Krasinski, the show's creator and main writer, offered to suspend the show for several months to accommodate O'Hare's treatment. O'Hare refused to put so many people's jobs at risk. Krasinski agreed to keep his condition secret to protect O'Hare's career. O'Hare agreed to complete the first season, but would be subsequently written out of the second season so that he could seek treatment. He reappeared in a cameo appearance early in season 2 and returned in season 3 for a double episode, War Without End, which closed his character's story arc. He made no further appearances in Babylon 5. Although his treatments were somewhat successful, he was never fully cured. On his return to Babylon 5, Krasinski promised again that he would keep his condition secret to his grave. O'Hare told him to keep the secret to my grave, pointing out that fans deserve to eventually learn the real reason for his departure, and that his experience could raise awareness, blah, 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 blah. He died September 28, 2012. Straczynski posted that O'Hare suffered a heart attack on December 23rd and had remained in a coma until the 28th when he died.
Wow. My mind has just been blown. I had no idea what the whole story was there. I remember when it happened, like when he left the show, it was very sudden, and everybody was like, what the fuck's going on? And JMS was very tight-lipped about it. He basically said, I can't say anything more about it, just that it was very amicable, everything's cool, it was nothing to do with, Michael or his performance or the studio or any bullshit like that. It was just decided by all parties that it was best that he move on, and then, we can do other things with his character later. And that's basically it. He was just very vague about it and just said, don't worry about it, it was all amicable, everything's cool, we wish Michael all the best, and that was that. But, wow, that's completely mind-blowing.
And with that, let's end the show.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, good on Michael O'Hare for, wanting to do right by the fans and at least let everybody know what the real story was after his death. It was very, very kind of him to us undeserving sods.
Yeah.
We'll complain about everything.
I know. Like, in terms of the show, and no spoilers obviously, but what they ultimately did with his character, I thought was just fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Very much so.
Yeah, like a genuinely jaw-dropping end to his character arc. It was just fantastic.
I look forward to see. I don't remember it at all. So.
All right then, good.
Since I watched it since it aired, I don't remember him at all. In fact.
Really? Well,
yeah,
he was.
I remember the last 2 seasons really well.
Yeah, he was in the pilot and the first season, and then, well, as you just read, a few episodes later. But then, yeah, it was mostly Bruce Boxleitner. His character became the main focus.
So I say after we finish Miami Vice, we should do Babylon 5.
Hey,
I'm down with that.
I'd be
Speaking
down
of which,
with
we should
that.
watch some more episodes of Miami Vice this week at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
At least another block, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, find out where it picks up after.
I would like to just do at least a block a week, at least block like 4 episodes, 3 episodes, whatever.
Yeah. For sure. So you never answered my question about tonight.
I would like to watch Sherlock, and I would like to finish Sherlock.
You'd like to finish all of it tonight?
The
Where
last
you guys at, anyway?
Sherlock.
Last two.
2 episodes of season 2.
In addition,
Right.
Sherlock. By the way,
And then we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. We could
Well,
do
that's-
your Jack and Daxter and some Doctor Who and
Fucking A.
Miami Vice, you know.
Awesome.
I am Sherlocked.
Oh, God. Spoiler! Sorry.
That's not a spoiler.
Yeah, it is!
That is a huge spoiler. What are you talking
Huge
about?
fucking spoiler.
You dick!
Nobody knows what that means.
Yeah, but now they will. As
kidding
soon
me?
as they see it,
No,
they'll be
they
like,
won't.
"Oh, that's
No,
what
they
it is."
won't.
They'll
There's
totally
no
know.
context. There is
Doesn't
no
matter.
I give no context.
Okay,
Oh
what he
my
said,
God,
so.
you
as
guys.
soon as they see that episode, they'll be like, "Oh, I know what that is." Like
No.
10 minutes in.
No. No.
God,
To be
stop.
fair, it doesn't show up till halfway. Still.
Well, whatever.
But I just ruined it there. There you
Well
Completely
before
no.
they
Way to
should
go!
know.
Way to go, Brandon.
go. Your fault.
Okay, let's
Nobody's
stop giving
gonna
clues
fucking
as to
know.
where this spoiler takes place and what it is, and we'll just
Oh, by
move
the
on.
way, he's Sherlock Holmes.
Fucking hell,
Yes.
Stout.
You guys fight.
Javier says.
Watson and him have
Javier's-
a gay relationship.
Javier says every time the bus is passing by your house, you should dance and kiss the Smurf, just in case Anetta's boyfriend is watching. Just run over and maul the Smurf.
Come here, baby.
Give me some of that blue lovin'.
You should just like wait until you hear the bus coming, and right when it comes into view, just leap onto the couch. Big belly
Yeah.
flop right on.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of like the first Home Alone movie when it's all the silhouettes of the people and it looks like there's a party going on.
Wow. Zach Torbeck says the only thing I viewed of JMS is Spider-Man. One More Day. Yeah. Now, are you sure about that? Because JMS has been in the TV and comics industry for a very long time. You may have experienced some of his stuff and not even realized it was his. For example, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. He was one of the head writers on that show. Did you know that? The original 80s cartoon. Jason the Wheeled Warriors. Another one. The Real Ghostbusters. Another one. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, which not as many people have seen. By the way, Phoenix Rising, the new series of Captain Power, the reboot, is still in the works, and there will be some new news about it very shortly. They just posted about it the other day. Did you hear that, Skinslip?
No, I didn't. What?
The new Captain Power series, Phoenix Rising, is still go, and there will be some new news about it very shortly, apparently.
Is Straczynski attached?
I don't believe so.
Then, well, you know.
Well, no, of course he's not attached, because he's been to that well. He doesn't want to do that again. He said right from the get-go that he wouldn't be involved with it.
Maybe we should follow his example and not go to that well.
Oh,
Of course, we need to finish that show, too.
Shut the fuck up. You just shut your whore mouth
Hey,
right
we
now.
bitch and complain about fucking remakes and sequels all the time. Why should this be any fucking different?
Yeah, but everybody else is involved in some capacity. I mean, even fucking Tim Dunnigan is going to be mentor in this. So, he's going to play Captain Power's father. So, I mean,
I'm
come
not
on.
saying I won't give it a fair shake. I'm just
It's
saying.
going to be awesome. It's being written by Judith and Garfield Reeves-Stevens. I mean, these are people who are science fiction writers of the same caliber as JMS. You know, they know the genre.
God, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck worse than the first one.
I'm just not gonna say anything until I see it. because I had the same kind of high hopes you had for the new Thundercats series.
Uh-huh.
Same kind of deal with all the same original writers, even a couple of
I can't
original
even
voice
comment.
actors.
I can't even comment on that because I haven't seen it.
Oh no, I'm just
But-
saying for me it's the same.
All I can say is I like what little I saw of it, but I have not actually seen any full episodes of it.
It goes into Fucky Land shortly after.
Awesome.
Fucky Land. That's right.
But yeah, but the thing about this is they're doing it without any kind of toy license or anything like that. There's no toy company looking over their shoulder, monitoring and dictating their every move. They're just doing it as a dark post-apocalyptic sci-fi show, the way it was intended to be from the moment go. You know, they're looking to do it the way it was meant to be done. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing the result.
Hey, you know, I mean, no complaints here.
And you
I'm
guys
just
still
saying,
need
like,
to see the last 6 episodes.
I know, it's Stout who doesn't like it, remember?
We're going to do that this week. We're going to get that done.
Can we also watch the last episode of fucking Jekyll?
Sure,
For
let's
fuck's
have.
sake.
You know what? Let's have a last episodes night. We'll watch the last episode of Jekyll, and we'll watch the last 6 episodes of Captain Power, and then we'll be done with those 2 shows. How's that
I
sound?
like-
about the,
I like that.
What about the
Yeah.
last several 100 episodes of Thundercats?
No.
You know, we're not going to watch the last 97 episodes of Thundercats in one night. We will get back to that at some point.
Sure, we will, Sean.
Where the hell do I find apps for fucking Facebook pages? God damn it. I'm trying to find the thing. Yeah, I'm trying to find that swag station. To put my
Apps
Dazzle
aren't
on.
real. You know they're not real.
Casey Jones says, "You gonna accept that Steam gift, Sean? The trash could always use a good gift." What?
You have Steam gifts and you haven't logged in to get them.
I know. I have to reinstall Steam. When I did my last, I can't remember what I did. I did something and it uninstalled Steam. So, yeah, I don't remember what it
Uninstall
was.
Steam?
There was other issues at the time. I don't specifically remember what it was.
Okay. I thought you
But-
said you did something and it uninstalled Steam. Like, well, don't use that program anymore.
Well,
Holy shit.
I uninstalled Steam as a part of doing some kind of cleanup on my system, and I forget what the reason was. It was a while
But
back.
did you uninstall Steam?
Yeah.
Damn you all and your troll faces.
Just waiting to see what happened in the stream.
But yes, I will reinstall Steam, and I will accept the gift and get that into the games library and stuff. So,
An awesome Cyberpunk game. You're gonna want to play it on stream.
just accept it through the email. Okay. Well, let me check here. I'll see if I can maybe do that right now.
God damn you, Ashes.
You can also log in. Wait. You can also log into the SteamPowered.com,
Whoa.
which is Steam's web interface. You should be able to accept it that
Holy
way.
crap! All right.
So,
here we go.
yeah, you should be able to set it to the website too.
Hard reset. Got Steam. Receive gift. Here we are. Login. Let's see here.
Good to see us once more to
Yes, thank
Best
you very
milkshake.
much.
Yes, thank you.
The bestest milkshake ever.
I installed
Incorrect
it.
login.
Okay.
Great. What is my password for Steam?
from what he said, it's kind of Blade Runner-esque.
The
that
graphics
sounds
was
fucking
really
awesome.
high end. I don't know if I can play it actually.
Well, I'll try it.
And then I don't know if any of us can play it actually. Any 3 of us. To be honest.
So if anybody can, it's probably Eric. Or, well,
No, but
yeah, Eric.
me, you, and Sean got the game. Unless Eric bought it separately.
Fuck's sake.
So, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Well, I'll try.
I'm gonna try too. Haven't done it yet.
Forgot my password.
When did it come
What is
out?
this big,
Anyway.
long, massive thing? How about just a click here to recover your password?
Oh god. I hate that.
Yeah, pain in the ass.
Look at the store page.
Mine sent my password to my
Yeah,
phone.
no, you know what? This is gonna be too complicated to do through email. I need to reinstall Steam, and then I can just click a couple things, and it'll be done. I'll do that later tonight.
As long as you can remember your password.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You'll just reset it to
It's
there.
stored somewhere around here. It's probably on the 6 core. I'm looking on the quad cores, so.
Yeah, definitely should be installed in your 6 core anyway.
Yeah. Well, no,
Clear
that's
reason.
where it was.
You have an Intel or an AMD?
AMD, you know this. All my computers are
No.
AMD.
I don't remember.
Okay. They're all AMD.
Mine's an AMD right now too. But only because I couldn't afford the extra $100 for an Intel.
Yep.
Though
Exactly.
the Intels are superior, doesn't matter. I
Yep.
can't afford it.
I know. Marginally.
Well, mostly the
Marginally?
heat thing, the heat issue like you
Yes,
have,
marginally.
that would be non-existent.
Not really. The only difference is Intel chips will shut down as a failsafe if they overheat. AMD chips melt.
Right through your motherboard, by the way. Just a heads up.
Huh?
Right through your motherboard, I say.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, I know. I've seen videos of it. Not the fake ones where they fucking put fireworks under the motherboard to make it look like it explodes, but ones that actually show you what it actually does.
I remember Eric
Whoa.
showed me one where the motherboard in a fucking laptop literally just shot through the laptop, like downwards.
Oh
So if it had been in somebody's lap, right through their fucking lap.
Right into their testicles.
Possibly.
Right in the fucking dick.
I
Ryan,
remember
the
which
fuck-
one of us is not only paranoid about most things in life, but also on a laptop.
Quick Stout, send the signal.
The spider
Bye,
signal?
everybody.
The spider signal.
Fuck you and fuck you all.
You have to do some special fucking shit for that to happen, just so you know that.
No, I know. I was joking about being paranoid.
Well, you are paranoid. You were not joking about it. You're not paranoid about that.
Oh. Well, the system requirements say that you should be able to handle it. Recommended, though, a quad-core 2.3 gig or an AMD Phenom 2 X4.
Mm-hmm.
At least a quad-core. I have a dual-core.
Yeah, it's recommended.
Hyper-threading.
You'll be alright.
I got a 6 core.
It'll play at like 5 frames per second.
You won't get a bottleneck there because you'll be playing on your GPU.
Is this hard reset?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I should be okay then with the 6 core
yeah, definitely.
and an HD 4200 AMD onboard video.
Well, you need a better graphics card, actually.
Fine.
Much better.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, but the requirements are 512 megabyte NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GS
Fuck.
or AT Radeon HD 3800.
It's literally one step above my.
I'm
my
above
shit.
that. I'm an HD 4200.
And you're good. I'm fucked.
You're good.
Because I'm one step below that graphics card, which means they're
You
probably.
don't even have a
bottleneck.
512 megabit? What? Really?
Megabyte.
No.
A megabit.
No, I don't. It's
Sorry.
only 512 megabytes. It's not even a gig, dude.
Wow.
So you've got the memory, you just like the graphics memory, you just don't have the graphics processor power.
Exactly. Yeah, I need, but that's why I need a new graphics card.
Casey Jones says, run on high, shadows min to med, no anti-aliasing, you should be alright.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
In 4K.
Manic said, random thought. I wonder what it would be like if Arnold Schwarzenegger played C-3PO.
Kind of like Batman and Robin.
Chill out!
Or just R2-D2 would have been massive.
I'm sorry, he goes, everybody, chill.
Fine, go that way. You nearsighted, malfunctioning scrap pile.
See you at the party, R2D. See you at the party, R2D2. Put that cookie down, R2.
Oh, sorry, C3. I was thinking if Arnold Schwarzenegger was R2D2. I was just thinking, that's why I said R2 would just be huge.
Put that Wookiee
be
down.
a freaking
now.
tank.
Put that Wookiee down.
Put that Wookiee down.
I bet my Wookiee. Still one of my favorite quotes from the
Shadows and anti-aliasing destroyed performance from running at high resolutions. Well, duh. Yeah, absolutely. What resolutions you guys have? I usually play in 720, but I can go up to 1080.
I run at 1440 by 900. And I usually set my games to low settings.
So apparently one of the main stars of Glee was just found dead in his apartment.
Yep.
In
Really?
Vancouver, no less. Didn't realize they filmed it over there.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, Bladder, you traitor.
Brennan says, yeah, the news is everywhere. Vancouver police said he was clearly deceased when they found him. Wow.
It's fucked up, man.
Fame claims another one.
It was a Vancouver hotel room, apparently.
Yeah. It's always a hotel room. What's up with that? Go away, bug.
Butt Party 3D ass. You can touch, stretch, shake, jiggle her ass. The girl reacts to your touch. Sexy dance.
Awesome.
These are actual Android apps. And there's
Fantastic.
a sequel called Bikini Party 3D Boobs.
Ah, see, now there you go. Now you're talking. That looks like hours of entertainment right there.
Man, they
Damn
weren't-
it, Google.
They weren't joking when they said that there was shovelware on the Google Play Store.
Yeah. So you can download those?
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, the butt one, the boob one costs $2.
Oh, really?
The butt one's free.
But the boob one is the one I would want.
Exactly.
Hence why it costs $2. I got you.
That's how they get you.
I guess I could just play with the butt and pretend it's boobs. Nippleless boobs. Put a couple of warts where the nipples would be. There you go.
Nippleless boobs that sometimes blows air at.
Oh. Why is your cleavage blowing air at me?
Ass titties. Ass and titties.
I smashed a bug.
Ass, titties.
Titties and ass. Ass titties. Ass.
It was
ass,
a
titties,
mosquito. I'm glad I got it. I'm gonna go wash my hand now.
titties. Yay! Nobody wants malaria.
That was the one that I was shooing away earlier. I got it.
Everyone wants malaria. Malaria is fun.
Brandon, what's your favorite Transformers combiner? Was it the Protecticons?
For Protectobots, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a link.
Protectobots.
Or I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Come on, come on. You wanna go back? There you go.
Funny is when you said that you turned your head in your video turned and mouth moved in time with the words.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright. Not streetwise? I love that. Funny.
That's usually how they name them until
Oh,
they
okay,
actually get
sure.
the name.
Oh, the Aries
Yeah.
combiner. Holy ball sack. That is boner inducing. Holy shit.
That is fucking Smurf, man.
That is one
What?
fucking epic toy. Holy shit.
Oh, you're talking about
Here-
whatever
here's
this
another
is.
of
That
the-
is fucking Smurf.
And this one has more pictures of the Ares figures too, since that's the one they're currently.
Except the picture shows in the background shows 2 fighter jets.
Oh yeah, it's Superion. That's the one they're currently on.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Transformers.
Defensor, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Superion is
Superion.
is the jet, and yeah, it's Defensor is
The Protectobots.
Yeah, the Protectobots.
The new third-party Transformer.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's insanely good.
What's this? Beast modes? Oh, we were just looking at that. Never mind. Oh, no, there's more. Hold a second.
There's a second one.
There's
There's the
more.
other one.
What is this? Is this line thing from
Get
the?
that out of
It's
my...
the Ares. It's the TFC Club's Ares that they're doing, which is Predaking.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the full because they've shown.
Well,
what
if you look at
supposed
the
to-
background picture behind it, there's like it looks like the Combaticons is what they're also doing.
Oh, you're looking at the tank thing? Tank gun?
I'm looking at the yeah.
First
well,
link
the
or
tank.
second link?
The second link.
Okay.
If you look at the bottom row of pictures, it is the 5th picture, the far right one.
Fuck, stop with
The
that
top
damn
row.
share this pop-up that takes up half the fucking screen.
Ugh, God.
If you look at
Nope.
there's
Yeah.
the tank rails right in the foreground, but if you look at the robot in the background, it looks like it's the Combaticons.
Little squishy Optimus.
The 5th picture you said?
Yeah, let me just send you the fucking picture. Apparently you can't count for game or here. This picture here. You're welcome, Derpy McDerperson.
How are they able to do these without getting sued into oblivion, seriously?
Because you can't copyright me making my own Transformer. It's just inspired by Transformers. So it's not actually the character.
But it
It just
clearly
looks
is. Like,
But no, it isn't clearly.
no,
That's the thing.
it clearly is. If
No,
you
it
had the
isn't,
two
actually.
side by side, this is clearly a copy of this.
I can show you some third-party figures, and they don't look anything like the original figure.
Yeah, well, they're not like the
Can't-
toy in the slightest, for one.
Yet,
They barely
you looked,
look like.
Yet, you looked at this toy named Ares and said, oh yeah, that's the Predacons.
Right, because I'm a known. I know what I'm. Yes, I know what they're trying to emulate.
And-
That's why.
Okay, where
Hasbro
are you
wouldn't?
looking at?
The
it's
picture
a-
in the background, you can see 2 fighter jets as shoulders. The protector
Yeah,
box
that's
don't have fighter
Superior.
jets. Okay.
That's Superion still.
Meanwhile, Stout says, I work at Goodwill. He doesn't work at Goodwill. This is a quote. I work at Goodwill. Someone donated this last week. Oh, God. Bill Clinton as Jesus. So much irony in that.
Our Lord and Savior, Bill Clinton.
So, Sean, there have been companies that make figures way too close to the originals, and they got sued.
Yeah.
So they do. So that's the thing. These people make them close, but not close enough. There's a fine line.
It's really riding a line, though. Like,
And they are, but they're for the high-end collectors. Each of those figures is like $100, and they're only
Yeah.
like 6 inches tall. So
oh, I
it's
know.
for high-end collectors. You know.
Oh, I know.
Alex here has 2 full combiners of the Devastator from different companies.
Cool.
Spent hundreds of dollars on.
See, I'd rather just get the real deal myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fine.
$50. I have that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Oh no, the thing is, if Hasbro actually, or Takara, because Hasbro's the American branch of it, if Takara actually did figures like this, I'd support them in a minute. I'd be
I
like,
thought they did
fuck
though,
Absolutely.
like with the
don't.
Masterpiece collection and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
what about
I
those?
have.
we
I
buy
support
those.
the Masterpiece line, but every
Yeah.
other branch of their like Transformers toy lines
Just
are
trash.
pretty bad. Especially
Yeah.
since I'm a huge Combiners
Except
fan.
the
and they
Generations
haven't-
line.
Yeah.
They
Okay,
did really
the
good with
Generations
those, but
line
they
is
stopped
actually
producing
pretty-
them for the most
Yeah,
part.
because
Was it the Generations one, like updated versions of the classic characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought those because I supported those.
Because those are nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, the last combine I did was for the War of Cybertron Bruticus, and it was shit.
Really?
It looked terrible. The characters in the game look awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Translated toy.
Oh, the game is amazing.
You're like, why? What
Yeah.
the fuck did you do? They look like they shat it out and then formed it out of food. It looks terrible. Really bad.
Yeah,
For the third-party company to make it at least decent looking. It's terrible.
Manic says,
So,
in
that's
regards to the Clinton Jesus, I did not have sex with that apostle.
It's ridiculous.
And
Well,
Zach
I'm
says,
at a
I'm actually interested to see Bayformers 4 because they're the first to use the new IMAX digital cameras. That's
Whatever.
kind of interesting.
I don't know.
Hey,
Those are the
whatever.
Bayformers.
IMAX digital
Slow-
cameras.
slow-
Transformers are not. That's interesting.
So if it was just like a IMAX digital camera imaging a pile of crap for an hour and a
Yes,
half,
that would
you'd
be
just
equally
you'd
interesting.
We will equally okay.
Equally interesting for the same reason. It's the new IMAX digital camera.
Give me that fucking pile of shit from Jurassic Park.
There you go.
Jeff Goldblum, stop doing up to it.
Apparently IMAX is now working on laser projection, whatever that means.
Laser.
Because 70mm projectors are costly and difficult to mass produce, IMAX debuted a new digital projection system in 2008.
Ah.
This is not that new. Oh, you're talking about the recording one, right? 3D digital camera. It's only 4K. Who gives a shit?
What? It shouldn't be.
It's a
It shouldn't be
2011
4K for IMAX.
IMAX announced a 4K 3D digital camera with similar wide resolution of a regular IMAX camera. So it's got the same wide-angle lens, but it's still
But
or
4K.
wide-angle image space, but it's 4K. Yeah.
It should be like at least 6 for IMAX.
No, for IMAX it should be like 12K.
No,
so you're
not
talking about like
12.
35mm. You're talking about 35mm image that's turned sideways and then fucking long as fuck.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, so a piece of IMAX is a 30. If you take a 35mm image, a 2.35, turn it sideways, that's the height of an IMAX.
What are
the
you
aspect
talking
ratio.
about? Have you actually seen a piece of IMAX film?
Yeah, they're fucking huge.
It is still 4:3 aspect ratio, but it's huge.
Yeah, if you take a piece of 35mm film, not still photo, but film image, and you put it like that, you'll see it's as the height of a IMAX is the width of a 35mm. So if you state it on end, it's the same.
I
That's what I'm
thought
saying.
the big difference with IMAX was that it's more of a square image rather than
It's large format is the thing about it.
because
It's
4:3
70mm,
is
more than
slightly
70mm.
rectangular.
I thought IMAX
So, like-
was really long. That's like the whole thing.
It
It's
is.
like when you're in an IMAX
Exactly.
theater.
I never said it wasn't long. Why are you?
No, but
doing
no.
something
That's because that's what I'm talking. I'm talking to Sean, not you.
Okay. Fine,
Is-
sir.
Duh.
So what are you saying? They're taking like the say 70mm frame, IMAX frame,
Yeah,
and
the shape.
but it's an anamorphic image.
No,
Is that-
I'm
is that
saying
what you're saying?
It's just 4K. It's just 4K resolution.
Yeah.
Which means it's 4,000 megapixels.
Yeah,
or 4,000
4K
pixels
4K
wide or whatever.
4K is like 35mm resolution.
Exactly.
This
That's
is
why I don't give a crap about this.
This is what I'm saying, but who's to say that that's what they're using? What you're looking at, this article from 2011.
I'm looking at Wikipedia, but okay.
Well,
Further information on the 4D.
need we say more?
Oh yeah, fuck you. You're just doing that 'cause you're a fucking asshole.
No. Wikipedia as a jumping off point, fine, but not as the definitive article. Casey Jones says people were getting motion sickness from either the 4K or 8K TVs from last CES, I heard. Yes, I actually heard that 6 fucking years ago when they first premiered 4K TV in Japan. People were getting motion sickness from it. It was too crisp. It was too much detail for them to be able to process the information. So, I've said it before, I'll say it again. 4K is pointless to have in the home. Period. Unless you've got a fucking video projector or a massive, massive TV.
Speaking of massive TVs, I was at Walmart today, and they had an 80-inch TV on display.
80-inch.
Holy
I've seen 80-inch
fuck.
TVs before. They're pretty impressive.
It was just like, I'm standing there.
I saw one, what the fuck was it running? Some CG movie. Oh,
This
it's,
wasn't even on.
oh, it was, no, this one was on. It was running, one of the Kung Fu Panda movies. And of course, any one of those CG movies where it's basically pixel for pixel, full 1080p resolution, like every pixel is distinct and unique, using the full capacity of that resolution, looks amazing on a screen that size.
It's just like... like I said, this one wasn't even on. I was just standing there. Just...
Well, hold on, Rob. Those 4K Blu-rays are not 4K Blu-rays. They are still 1080p Blu-rays. They are just new remasters from new 4K masters. That's it. They're still 1080p. Think of them like the Blu-ray version of Superbit, because that's exactly what they are. They are Superbit Blu-rays. Nothing more. There is no 4K content available on the consumer market right now.
The first...
I have not seen a 4K screen AC, and nor am I in any rush to do so. I am quite aware of the threshold of one resolution versus another in terms of necessary screen size to actually see a difference, and I do not believe for 1 second that I'm going to see a difference on anything less than a 120-inch screen between 4K and 1080p.
Which is ridiculous because who the fuck is gonna really like? How
Here's
many people are gonna buy 120?
Well, here's that, which brings me to the other point: is how many people now with 1080p have TVs anywhere near that size range, even in the 60 to 70-inch range? Not very many. The vast majority of people out there who have high-def TVs have like 40 inches or smaller. So what's the point in 4K? It's going to be so small of a niche, so tiny of a niche.
It's gonna die out.
You know? And they're bringing this out in the middle of a fucking recession. I mean, it's enough that we just got over the whole push to move to Blu-ray and high-def TV, basically forcing the upgrade of all of our equipment. And a lot of us, myself included, still haven't upgraded everything because we're poor, because it's a fucking recession. And now they're going to bring out a whole new... And then they brought out 3D TVs. And now they're bringing out 4K TVs. And then 4K movies. It's like the entertainment industry is just bombarding us with new technology. Oh, yeah, right. The recession was totally over in 2010. Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. I love how they say that, yet there's no evidence to support it.
And my favorite part is they're like, oh, unemployment's down to 15%. That's like it used to be.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you go from an entire countrywide, right? But the thing is in statistics, when you have such a high variance in one direction or another, you remove the variance to find out the true numbers. That's how it fucking works. So if you take out the highest and lowest of those, guess what? You'll get the real number, which is probably closer to 25%. It's fucking... There's so many people without jobs right now. So many people.
Yeah, but see...
Lie.
Sorry, AC just said that... AC just said the screen size versus resolution chart is one thing, but seeing it for yourself is another. Yeah, but what kind of screen size were you seeing that on? I'll bet you it wasn't a 40-inch screen, which is what the vast majority of people are going to have. That's my point. It's pointless.
Until 80 inches or larger.
They're saying 80 inches or larger, but... What, I'm only realizing that now? No, I've been saying...
anything less than 80 inches, you're not going to see a fucking...
No, I have...
Guarantee fucking teeth.
I'm not just realizing this now. I have been saying this since they first announced 4K, like 3 fucking years ago. I've been saying this since day one. People think that I just blindly jump on any new technology that comes out. No, I absolutely do not. And I think that 4K is overkill, and it is unnecessary. The only people that are going to use it are cinephiles with huge projectors or huge screens and money to burn. Because you think Blu-rays are expensive, which they're not, by the way. But 4K movies are going to be even more expensive when they come out. Well,
Yeah,
great.
we're looking
You've
at-
seen 4K. But again, what size of screen did you see it on? That's my point. No, not at all. There is a clear difference between... I'm not... Did I say that there's no difference? No. There's absolutely a difference. There's an astronomical difference in quality between 4K and 1080p. Is it worth having in the home? Will we have screens in our home that can actually take advantage of that difference? No. That's the
Not
point.
anytime soon.
The vast majority of people are not going to have screens big enough to take advantage of it. So what's the point? And the thing that pisses me off, as Rob just demonstrated, I mean, Rob's not a dumb guy, but he was taken in by the marketing shenanigans there. They're sneakily marketing these mastered in 4K things as part of the 4K hype, and it's deliberate confusion of the consumer to make them think they're getting 4K content on their new DVD or their Blu-ray player when they're not. You know, it's intentionally deceptive, and I hate that shit. I don't care if it's Sony doing it. I hate that shit. Javier says, I want my penis in 4K.
Oh, look at it with your own eyes. Done. Your penis.
Better than
and-
4K. Bam.
And billions of numbers higher in resolution than 4K.
Yeah, you can get Blu-rays cheap now, but that's because the technology has settled in. But they bring 4K out. They're talking about doing it like within the next year. I mean, it's right around the corner. It's coming out now, almost. So then we'll have 3 major formats on the market. Meantime, you got streaming media competing for attention, like. But that's a whole other ball of wax.
They're doing everything they can to keep us entertained and pacified. I wonder why.
Well, they say that during recessions, the entertainment industry is the only recession-proof industry. Because people
Wrong.
want things to take their... No, not wrong. Because people
No,
want...
they're fucking hurting.
Shut
That's
up!
the point.
Because people
No.
want to take their minds off of their problems. They are more into escapist entertainment than any other time. That is the
And-
point I was trying to make before you talked all over me.
And you're wrong, because fucking, other than 1 or 2 movies a year, most movies aren't making the money they used to make.
Well, that's great. People are still going
So-
to see them.
Yeah, but the recession is clearly hurting. Is my point.
People in the movie industry are making tons of money.
Yeah.
Therefore,
A lot of theaters-
recession-proof.
A lot of theaters are doing.
And it is thanks
cheap
to the
screenings.
new Hollywood
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
movies are even being successful now. If you're not making a movie that's under $50 million nowadays, except for maybe 5 titles a
Yeah.
year, you're losing money. And those are big fucking titles like fucking Transformers, and fucking.
And then Disney keeps
Dark
shitting
Knight
out
Returns.
$200 million bombs, which
Like,
is not helping them.
they're stupid. The problem with Hollywood is that they're fucking stupid. That some of them get it and some of them don't. And the ones that don't are just like complaining the loudest. Like
Mhm.
it's somehow somebody else's fault. It's like maybe if you took the same approach as some of these movie studios that have started producing $30 to $50 million titles that make back their budget plus $20 million in the first fucking week.
See, now AC
Maybe
said,
then you'd be happy.
AC says I use a 37-inch 1080p display as my PC monitor. Paid $41,024 at the time. What? Oh, $410. $41,000. I don't know what number you're trying to say there. Anyway, I think it came out at $1,500. Okay. I'd love the Seiki 39-inch 4K $700, but it's not HDMI 2.0. Well, here's the thing. With computer monitors, that's the only place that I can actually see the use of 4K, and the only reason being additional real estate on your desktop. That's it.
Yep.
That's the only reason, like the only benefit I can see to having 4K in the home is for computer displays, bigger desktops.
I remember when we went to 1024 resolution, my mom looked at the computer and like, I can't read anything. Imagine what happened when we get a 4K desktop and everything's fucking tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the same thing with me, actually. I noticed it took a while for me to adjust. But, you know, I think they kind of tweaked the fonts a little bit, too, so it made things more readable at the higher resolutions. But, yeah. Casey Jones says, thanks to humans for making the money concept. Yeah. Be nice if we all went back to just a bartering system.
Because you know, yeah, well, money is a bartering system, essentially. It's a faith-based bartering system. But
yeah, I know,
point.
but it's...
The point is, squirrels invented that shit.
Fucking squirrels.
Squirrels.
They would trade nuts
Squirrels.
for other objects. They do that all the time in the wild. I'm sure we came up with it independently. It's not the point. No one knows where it came from. It's just a concept that
We totally ripped off the squirrels, man.
happened. Yep.
Fucking
We
cavemen
wrote this
giving
squirrel.
rocks to other rocks.
Hey, those little giving rocks. I'm sorry. You don't have enough rocks. You can't have this elk leg.
Giving rocks to other rocks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry, Rob was just asking Skinslip what version of Godzilla am I supposed to see, and Skinslip immediately said the Japanese version. I second that.
It's gut wrenching. That's why.
It is.
The American one's very cheesy and fun, but
Yeah.
the Japanese one's super somber and dark.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just a
I agree.
fantastic film.
There's a reason why it's in the Criterion Collection. It
Yeah,
deserves to be.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a commentary about the nuclear apocalypse that they all had to endure.
Like,
It wasn't that long
7,
ago
8
at the
years
time
ago-
of that movie.
yeah, 7, 8 years ago, we were. It was only 10 years after.
Yeah.
We were joking about, you know, oh, it'd be great if Criterion released Godzilla. We're like, oh, that'll never happen.
I know.
Later.
And now it's
Yeah,
on our shelves.
Yeah.
Donovan asks, so Sean, what do you have planned next year for the Transformers 30th anniversary?
To do nothing about Transformers.
Probably nothing, honestly. I'm kind of blowing my Transformers wad now. 4 years too late for the 25th anniversary. The 29th anniversary. Woo! There's definitely some of the other DVD sets I'd like to pick up. Like, I want to get Shout Factory's Japanese collection, even though I have the UK releases. I'd like to probably pick up Shout Factory's Beast Wars collection as well, just to get the new extras and the slightly better picture quality. What else? Oh, actually, I'd really like to track down the Armada, Energon, and Cybertron collections. Because I've never...
What's known as the
Unicron trilogy, I think?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. That is correct.
Although I thought Armada wasn't technically part of it, but they kind of made it part of it in the American version or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, I haven't seen any of those, and I've heard really good things, especially about Cybertron and Energon. So I've been wanting to see those for a while. They do have them out on DVD.
Yeah.
They're all out of print, and some of them fetch collectors' prices, but not too unreasonable.
You
So
can still find Armada Volume 1, Season 1, Volume 1 for pretty cheap, but
Yeah.
that's the only one. The rest are
yeah.
not easy to find.
The rest are they're under $100 though, from what I saw. So that's not unreasonable, especially considering the number of episodes and the amount of content you get in each one. So basically, be four sets.
Isn't it one of the last 54 episode shows?
Maybe
52 episode or whatever.
I don't know. It could be. But yeah, I've always wanted to check those out. So that might be something I do next year, at least sort of as a mini quest to build up to get the rest of the Transformers stuff that I don't have. Especially since a lot of it is new to me. I haven't really seen much of the Japanese stuff, so it'd be a whole new world to me.
Robots in Disguise is great.
I'd also like to get the trade paperback reprints of the classic Marvel series. They've been putting out new editions of those. Would really like to pick those up. They've also got editions of the UK comics, which were all exclusive to the UK, but fit in between the continuity of the American comics. So I've been wanting to check those out for quite a while. I've read a few of them over the years, but I'd really like to sit down and read all of them. Generation 2, of course, the comic, that is, not the show. Yeah, so I mean, there's a few things I might do just for fun. Zach says, Sean, have you thought about reviewing the complete Bayformers trilogy? Well, considering there's a fourth one coming out, it's not going to be a trilogy anymore. I did review
named Bayformers trilogy.
Yeah, I did do a 2-part review of the second one with Aneta back shortly after we'd gone to the theater and seen it. Yeah, and that was fun.
Devastator balls and all.
Yeah, yeah, Devastator balls and all. That's right, and reference to all the dog humping.
Yeah,
but
I'd say number 3 was an improvement.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I have not seen number 3 yet. I haven't been in any rush because, yeah, basically, basically, at some point I will pick up the Blu-rays. There's a specific edition of the second one I want to get, which you can still find fairly cheap, and that was a Walmart exclusive edition that actually has all the IMAX scenes in IMAX resolution, well, as close to that as possible. They have it in 16:9 rather than cropped down to CinemaScope, whereas all the other editions have it all in CinemaScope. So I'd like to get that edition of the second one, pretty much any edition of the first one, I guess, whichever one has the most extras. And then whatever I know there's a couple editions of the third one. I think the 3D one has all the extras on it, so probably go for that one. So I'll get those eventually, just, for completion's sake. There are parts of the second one that I actually enjoyed and didn't mind, but there were other things that just really pissed me off. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, all the just juvenile humor. And this coming from me, the
giant wrecking balls,
and this
took me right out of the movie.
This coming from me, someone who loves juvenile humor, as all of you in this room will attest to. Yeah, like in the first one had some juvenile humor, but I didn't mind because it wasn't over the top. It was kept. It was a little bit. It was riding the line, but it didn't go overboard. So I was okay with that. The second one, they went way overboard with the humor, and to the point where it was just insulting.
The third one, they reeled it back, and it was, giant robot war in space. Number 3 was an okay movie, but you call Transformers.
You won't call it Transformers. Yeah. So I guess since you mention it, I could potentially be doing quite a lot of Transformers stuff next year. Well, if I manage to actually fulfill my goal and get all of Doctor Who into the collection this year, then maybe next year I will focus entirely on Transformers. That'll be...
How far are you on that, by the way?
On Doctor Who? I've got, I believe, 70 of the 120 releases.
So you need 50 more.
So 50 more, roughly. That's not including re-releases and stuff, too. There's a few re-releases I want to get. And
get on that blog empire, damn
it. Yeah. But, no, got a few more donations this month, which basically almost all went towards the Doctor Who collection and helping out with bills where necessary. So, that's all good. Just got a couple more the other day, actually. Got the Android Invasion and the Mask of Mandragora from the 4th Doctor's era, so yeah. Transformers. AC says Transformers 3 is better than the second, but even my now 10-year-old nephew didn't like the second one compared to the first. Don't want to do the math to say how old he was then. 6 or 7. Yeah, if a 6-year-old knew the second one sucked, that's bad. Donovan Berry says, I have a suggestion for a future Multimedia Chronicles episode. You could show us your movie poster collection. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, cool. Actually. I've got quite a few.
I should do the same thing.
Not a lot of terribly notable ones. When I worked at the movie theater, I just basically grabbed whatever they were giving away. It's like if they're going to chuck them, I'm like, oh, can I have that one? Can I have that one? And sometimes they'd have little raffles for the staff to get, movie posters and stuff. So I just grabbed whatever I could.
Like double-sided ones? The real movie poster, or are you talking about the other ones? Wow.
No. Almost all of them are double-sided. What was I going to say?
The X stole my John Carter one.
Most of the ones that I have are I focused mostly on sci-fi and horror stuff, obviously. So I have I have a few like that. I think I've got some Matrix ones, and did I get any Matrix ones? I don't think I got any Matrix ones. I think that other staff managed to snag those before I did.
I had the 47-inch double-sided theater poster in mint condition from John Carter, and the wife took that one.
Nice. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff. I got a double-sided for House of the Dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. I saw that. I saw it in the theater. I went to see it, and it was my first experience with Uva Bowl. And I actually kind of enjoyed it as a cheese fest because at least it was coherent.
You call that coherent?
Oh yeah.
Were you stoned?
No, it had a beginning, middle, and end. That for a Uva Bowl film is coherence.
Uva Bowl video game movie.
Yes.
Specific.
Yes. Oh, okay, I know you have a hard on for his other stuff. I know.
I will defend him to the grave for his non-video game movies. And Postal.
I really want to see Postal actually, but yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head what ones I've got. But they're all in storage. Well, they're in the closet over there. I can see it from here, but they're all in boxes in tubes basically, so they're all rolled up. So it would be a bit of a pain in the ass to unroll them all and show them, but perhaps. Anyway, we've been going for about a half hour longer than we meant to, just because we love you guys. And,
love you, man.
Yeah. AC, ever the devil's advocate, says, overall, I think people need to chill out over Bayformers. There's been worse things. It's not that it's not so much that Bayformers is the worst movie ever. It's just that given the huge amount of lore that is available upon which they could draw for a live-action Transformers movie, instead they've chosen to not do that so much. And those who are familiar with said lore are a little ticked off and feel that it has been a huge wasted opportunity to tell a really deep, compelling, and entertaining science fiction epic saga on the big screen. Instead, going for balls jokes and racial stereotype characters and bullshit,
Well, I mean, if you look at something like, and granted this is a television show, it's not movies, but I just goes to show how great television has become in the last few years. But if you look at something like The Walking Dead, where honestly I've been reading the original comics, and there are things in the comics that aren't in the show, and then there are things in the show that aren't in the comics, and almost unanimously, almost across the board, everything that is added into the show makes the story that much better.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
So it's like, it's an example of how you can change things and add things and make it better instead of worse.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's impossible. It's not like, oh, give them a break. No. They had an opportunity to do something and they squandered it. So, fuck them.
I have to say the biggest problem I have with the Bayformers is the fact that the Transformers are literally side characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more about the humans.
That is the core problem I
Yeah.
have.
That's because fucking studio execs think they have human characters for people to fucking emote with
Relate
them.
to,
Not emote,
and
that's not-
They have some
relate to.
fucking formula they adhere to rigidly.
soulless, passionless films made by committee. That's what Hollywood is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, AC says, no doubt on the lore aspect, Sean, there's clearly going to be a reboot and more movies after Bay is done with it. Well, that is good. We were all kind of hoping that Bay was done with it after the third one, and the fourth one would be said reboot by someone else, but apparently that's not the case. Hopefully this will be the last one.
Well, if he makes enough money, he probably won't.
Yeah.
For 3 months, there's a glorious time when he says, "Well, I'm done with this," and then someone probably threw $1 million at him,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm
10.
not quite."
I think
Or
originally
like
he
10.
did. As I recall, originally he did say he wasn't going to do a fourth one.
Yeah, he did, and
and
then
then-
like 3 months later, something happened, and he's
And
like, "Oh, I'm
Transformers
gonna do another one."
4. What?
It's like, how much money did you get thrown in your face?
Just a couple
Bay?
more
$10
quick
million.
questions, and then we got to wrap it up. Donovan asks, first off, AC says, I feel the same way about Transformers in a way many maybe do not. I learned about death from the animated movie. I'm sure a lot of kids did. Myself, I was a little bit shielded to that sort of thing at the time because the previous couple years I'd been watching Robotech, and you certainly learn about death in that show.
That's where I learned about that.
But then when Transformers came out, I was really I didn't see it in the theater. The first time I saw it was when it came out on VHS, but I rented it like the day it came out. And when I saw it, I was really stunned by just the sheer emotional impact of Prime's death in that movie. I mean, they really did a fantastic job, and it was really heavy for kids movie at the time.
Spoilers.
There goes Prime now. Donovan Barry asks, what have your thoughts been on Street Sharks? I haven't watched very much of it. Rosie and I watched the first disc when I first got the set, and we both enjoyed it. It was fun. It's just kind of, I wouldn't say it's anything particularly special or notable. It's just kind of a fun action-adventure anthropomorphic humans show. But I like what I saw of it. I'm definitely going to watch the rest of it.
Holy shit.
And Mia just snuck in. Hi, Mia. We're about to leave.
Nice to join us. Goodbye.
Casey Jones says, check out Beyond the Black Rainbow if you haven't. Should be on Netflix. Rob Jensen says, and since I keep mentioning my YouTube channel, it's Mr. Inhibitor V2. Did a shout out for Z several months back. Yes, actually I saw that. I think I commented on it, didn't I? I remember seeing that. And you had a lot of very kind things to say, and I appreciate that. Alrighty, well I guess that is it for another week, folks. Another Saturday Night Insanity has come to a close. And we'll see you all next week. And during the week, over on Twitch, because I'm going to be playing a lot of Jak 2 this week. So be sure to stop by and check that out. And enjoy the epic fail. If you thought there was a lot of epic fail in Jak and Daxter, I'm sure there will be even more in Jak 2, because it is the most notoriously hard game in the entire franchise. Yep. And I'm going to keep going until I finish it. So there you go. Alrighty.
See you next year, folks.
Well, not all in one sitting.
Exactly.
Hour 57. Alrighty. We'll see y'all next week, guys. And more Transformers and hopefully some more Doctor Who as well to come this week on the old Tubes of You. Also got a couple more package openings with me and Rosie, so you can look forward to that as well. And fuck the Rosie haters, they can all go to hell and die. Alrighty.
I will have a video posting every day until the end of the month.
Yeah, Skin Slip's on a binge, so be sure to check out his channel. He's going through his entire collection, shelf by shelf, title by title, It's
19 videos.
freaking epic.
Plus a few extra ones.
Yeah, definitely check that out. Alrighty. Well, folks, another week comes to a close, and we'll see you next week. Until then, thanks for watching and chatting, and sayonara. Ow.
Toodles.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Bye.
Peace, bitches.